Angels.
I feel like this is definitely not going to help Alfie's gradually growing chip on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably is kind of beaming a little bit and looks a little full of himself. But he still says thank you. Like thanks, guys. Thanks. Good job.
Then obviously, what about you, Corvin? What does your morning routine look like? 10 minutes before school, you get out of bed.
No, I get up on time today. My intention is to get out of the house before my parents are awake. Sweet Jesus, what was that?
Yeah, what was that?
That's a car.
Doing clay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, active road.
No problem. No problem.
Couple 100 feet away.
Corvin does not live in a garage, but Corvin is getting up early to avoid his parents. And then probably just goes and like walks down a creek smoking a cigarette for like an hour before school. He's very moody.
Emo.
No, he's not emo. He's moody.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
He was emo before it was a thing.
As long as I have the floor, by the way, it was a big worry in the late 80s about houses being hacked because it was starting to be more prevalent that schools and public buildings would computerize all their systems. For example, you'd have a computer that would run your emergency lights, your fire alarms, your doors even, turn on and off your hot water in large buildings. So it was a big worry.
What are we talking about? What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Since we were talking about a house being hacked as like a paranoid thing, that was actually a real cultural problem that people thought was going to happen in the late 80s.
And now in 2017, yeah, now in 2017, it's a thing.
Yeah, we're getting smart homes.
I had a Nest installed yesterday.
Ignore.
Why? I've been looking at that and I don't see, like, the only thing that looks useful is that you can put it on your phone.
You can control it on your phone. It's really smart. It learns. So like, oh, it's cold and you like to be set to this temperature. So eventually I don't really have to look at it. It's also really nice.
Wow. So yeah, the robot overlord starts in Claytor's garage. Is that right? So Judgment Day will start from there.
Wow. Man, that's kind of a stretch. I'm not the one that designed them. Like, wow. This whole house is going to become a giant robot? That's like a dream come true.
Well, it tries to murder you.
I mean, yeah, but, you know.
I mean, if he's living inside of it, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're living inside of a robot that's murderous, I feel like that might be a safer place to be than external to the robot where it's going to see things that it wants to murder.
Mm.
This was covered once in an episode of Transformers.
I think that's called. I think it's the movie called Transformers, the movie with Unicron.
No, in the series before that, the kids were inside of one of the Autobots, and the Autobot was like, "I can't transform with you in there because I'll kill you. So you have to get out."
Yeah.
And then the kids were like, "Oh my God, really?" And then when he transformed, it showed how on his interior cabin, like had to everything moved around inside there, so the passenger space was gone.
Awesome. I'm so glad they did that. I often wondered because most of the time Optimus Prime, they would just like fall out as he opened.
Right.
Yeah.
It must have been after they dealt with that, I guess. Or just someone was inspired one day to properly look at it.
So, homeroom. Your teacher, what's his face, comes in. Let me get my notes.
Mr. Harris?
Mr. Harris, yep, comes in, obviously. Obviously, what are you all talking before like he starts taking the register?
Yes, Tiffany is definitely explaining something about the half dog, half robot thing that broke into her chicken coop while also yawning a lot.
I bet it's the chupacabra.
The what?
What?
You haven't heard the stories of the chupacabra? I got these books at the library.
No, nerd. What's a chupacabra?
It's a common cultural myth in America.
She's a hick.
It's this
I
thing
vaguely
that,
know of it, like out of character, but
that kills livestock, and I
Is it
think the
robots?
name means goat sucker.
goat sucker. Well, no, these weren't goats, Elfie. These are definitely chickens.
Well, I don't think it.
But it just bit
eats
their heads
goats.
off. It didn't eat them or nothing. Like my parents were up all night having to pluck the feathers because now we got all these dead chickens.
Did it eat the heads, or were the heads still there?
I didn't know. I presumed it ate them. I didn't see any little pile of heads lying around or nothing.
Maybe it was a mutant chupacabra, like chicken heads.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, it was. It had like metal feet, probably. I didn't see it, but the footprints.
Robot chupacabra?
I mean, either that or it was a fox with 2 legs and a robot owner. That don't sound right. Probably 4 legs, but 2 of them are replaced with metal.
So it's a zombie robot dog.
Like a centaur.
What?
A
Wow.
centaur.
No, a
That
centaur.
thing that's a horse with like a human body? Only
No,
don't
it's-
have different feet, so maybe not a centaur.
And it's a human?
No. It's a robot.
But the
A
top
robot
half of the robot
with-
chupacabra is a human?
A fox. Wait, what?
You said it's like a centaur.
I said maybe, like it's half one thing, half another thing. So like a robot at the back and a fox or a cat or a dog or a wolf or whatever.
Like a
Probably not a
minotaur?
wolf because they got bigger feet. Like a what?
Minotaur?
Kinda, yeah. Half and half. I don't know how much half though. I mean, it could just be metal feet. Maybe it's a dog and its feet got chopped off and someone built some more feet for it.
I mean, you could build feet.
Yeah, exactly. Could have been that. I don't know. Shut up. Anyway, we got to follow the footprints later.
Well, yeah. I want to catch this robot chupacabra.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
me too.
Sounds pretty cool. I want to take it apart and see. Also, if we can get it to be our friend, we can give it to Jerry so he has a pet.
That'll be amazing. But I mean, what if
Sure.
it belongs to someone else? And we shouldn't just steal it. Plus, we'd have to feed it chicken heads the whole time.
I might eat other things.
Maybe.
Did you check the llamas at or alpacas?
No, the alpacas are kept in a separate pen at night.
I would
We
hope
didn't hear
so.
any of them screaming. Like there was a big bright light as well that was coming from the inside of the thing. I didn't see it go anywhere.
What color was the light?
I think it was white. I don't know. I was really tired.
I mean, it could have a flashlight function in its eyes
Could do.
or on its head. Who knows?
Or on its butt.
What?
What?
What? Why? What? Why?
Because
Why?
its butt's made of metal.
I mean, yeah, but why would it be?
Maybe its
the head?
eyes are flashlights.
I said that, Alfie. Thank
Yeah,
you.
but I mean, like it might be retracting out of its butt, like in that film RoboCop that definitely came out before this happened.
1987 is when it came out.
Yeah, no, I'm just having a quick look at what date. Yes, no, that's UK. Anyway, RoboCop butt with a torch, not a gun.
RoboCop doesn't have a torch.
He's got he has a gun in his leg.
Maybe it's like a police dog, like RoboCop, like RoboDog.
Who's RoboDog?
So it's like a RoboCop dog. Like a
Oh
like-
yeah, well yeah. That's what I'm saying. Could have been. Wait, why would the police dog be eating my chicken heads?
Maybe it escaped. Maybe it's an experiment.
Could be. Could be. We should check with the police.
And Mr. Harris does not pay any attention to he must have been drinking this morning.
Is he even here?
Yeah,
He's looking around the room like, where is the teacher anyway?
Well, he's at the front of the class. He's reading out the register at the moment as you're all
Okay.
sort of chatting. All right. So, what do you want to do? You want to jump to after
Class?
school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll jump to the Miller farm, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we jump to the Miller farm. Your parents are like, your dad's out like making sure the llamas are okay, or whatever they're called. They're not llamas, are they? Alpacas, the same thing.
They're not
Sort
that
of.
different.
And your
Tiffany's
mum's
used to
like,
people them calling llamas.
your mum's like gagging every 5 seconds as she cuts up the chicken.
Oh, Mom, I can deal with that. Don't you worry about it. Mom, no, leave it. I'll do it later. You know I gotta gut all the things when I hunt anyway.
Oh, right, okay.
No, let me do it, because otherwise you're just gonna cut into its intestines and then you're gonna poison the meat and it won't be good for anyone. Put in the fridge.
She bungs them all 12 of them are fucking shoved in the fridge with
possibly the freezer or something.
aluminum foil over them.
There is gonna be salmonella everywhere.
Ah.
Hey, they're used to vegetables. They don't do meat.
No.
So, what are you guys doing?
No, Alfie definitely wants. Like Alfie probably doesn't even go into the house. He wants to go look at the
chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Yep.
Corbin goes with Alfie.
We're all going to the chicken coop.
There's a big hole in the chicken coop, like at the side, facing away from the farmhouse itself. You obviously see that as soon as you approach the farm.
Is it a hole in the wall, or is it like a hole under the wall?
Hole in the wall.
Okay.
Tiffany's gonna be all, no, don't step on the footprints. Everybody stand back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Alfie just stops and looks down at the footprints. Just
Gonna give us an investigation roll?
Sure.
I'll help.
All right. And I will put up my score by 1.
Brilliant.
Already I am rolling fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So many zeros in this game, and I love it.
Do you want to luck it? Do you want to?
I don't want to burn luck so early. I'm always paranoid about like using luck on the very first roll I make that day. Yeah. I don't want to.
Pride?
Yeah, pride or drive?
I mean, my pride is I have more curiosity than sense. Maybe I get like down and like smell it or something.
lick it.
Yeah.
Sure. Spend what was it? The pride or your drive? Was that?
That's a pride.
Okay. All right. So you get 1 automatic success.
Okay.
So I'll just quickly explain what you can see. I probably should have done this with Tiffany as well, but
it was dark.
It was dark. So you got 4 footprints. They're not as clear as they were last night because of day stuff, I guess. You know,
wind, whatnot.
Yeah.
Dew when the sun rises.
But you can definitely tell there are 2 organic legs and 2 robotic legs, and it's literally the front right paw and the front left paw, the back left paw are organic, and the 2 opposing ones are non-organic.
So the left is organic and the right is
No. The front right paw is organic. The back left leg is organic.
Okay, so it's like an
front
X.
left and back right.
Yep.
Like an X across, like one direction's metallic and the other direction's organic.
Yep.
Okay. Tiff, do you have anything that we could take like casting of this or anything?
Casting? Couldn't you just like draw a picture or something? Like I don't have plaster Paris just lying around the house. Do I? Would I have that? I don't think so.
Would you have it?
Do you have a camera?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes. Because always say yes.
I don't know. Are you an artist?
I mean, I don't.
Is your character particularly artistic? Then probably
no.
Not.
Machinery, yes. I mean, my mom could be kind of crafty because she does needle felting with the alpaca wool.
I thought you meant crafty in the fact that they're selling ganja from the farm.
Well, that too. I mean, we could magically put it into the story. Yeah, we got some plaster Paris. My mom keeps it in the workshop where she makes all the things and the Watsits.
Sure.
I could go
I
find
could totally
some.
see your mom be like also have like a pottery studio or something.
Yeah, she's like a mad hippie person.
That'd be fucking clay then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could be clay.
Yeah.
Could be plaster. Take your
Sure,
pick. We
she's
got
got
something. I don't know.
She's got some plaster of Paris. We'll allow it.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I'm
Yeah.
not a wanker.
I mean, I don't even know how you do this. Just like pour it in, I guess. Wait around.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, well, why are you asking then?
That's what they always do in the movies or with like the Bigfoot footprints that I read about.
Don't they just draw pictures?
No, they put the powder stuff and then the water stuff and then they mix it and then they pour it in and they dry it and then they pick it out. I think.
Okay, we'll give it a go.
The other reason why the footprints have lasted this long, nearly like over 12 hours, is because the thing probably weighed quite a bit.
So they're out quite deep in the
They're
mud.
quite deep in the mud, yes.
Okay.
That.
Yep. So should we go off and go to the workshop or just kind of magically have it done?
We can
take time and then
we can magically
Let's just magically have it done. Yeah.
Well, it has to like harden anyway.
Yeah, it's going to take a while.
Yeah.
So one of you comes up with the bright idea of like putting cardboard around the thing, like each of the footprints, and then pouring the plaster in, so it keeps it in a set size rather than like going everywhere. And it doesn't take too long. It probably takes about half an hour for it to be dried. Well, it's firm enough to like pick it out. If that, it'll probably take even less time. It'll probably take about 10 minutes to do. To harden. And it also, you notice it gets hot as well because plaster does.
Yep, because it does. I see you have broken bones, James.
No, I've never broken
really?
a bone. Yep.
My sister did.
I've used plaster to build miniature wargaming stuff.
Of course. I was going to say, actually, no, I have broken bones. I just never had them plastered or indeed treated in any way because it was all toes and fingers.
I've got these wonderful things
Nothing they can do with that.
These moulds that use plaster, you put them in and you make like almost like Lego brick type things to build like scenery and stuff.
Little castles.
Right. So you've taken casts. What do you want to do now?
Tiffany would like to follow the footprints, find out where they came from or where they go.
Before we take off, I just want to know what shape the hole is. Like, is it a jagged hole in the side of the coop, or is it like a round, like a semicircle?
So it's going to be jagged because it's been bitten through.
Okay, so it's been bitten through, like smashed in, kind of. Okay,
chewed through, basically. Right. So Tiffany, if you're going to follow it, you're going to need to give me an investigation roll. You might want to think about putting your investigation up if you're going to be tracking tracks.
I have already put it up, but it's going to be the only thing I raise basically from now on until I hit at least 3.
Obviously, people can assist you. Obviously,
I'll assist you.
I do still have 3 in mind, so it's not like it's completely useless.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think? Should we bring like someone to lure it or someone to hit it on the head with, or maybe both?
I'll hit it on the head.
All right. Should I go in and maybe get some of them chicken bits?
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Some of the chicken bits. The bits it left.
And
the gizzards. You want the gizzards.
And we can like maybe find some pipes or something over at your lab or your workshop or whatever.
Pipes?
Well, something to hit it with.
Corvin's already looking at pieces
Corvin,
of wood
yeah.
that came off the coop to see if he could just take one of those.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that one's broken. We're gonna have to pull it out anyway, so you can grab one of them.
So Corvin's got a jagged board.
Jagged board.
Okay, it's not. Okay, sure. You got.
It's my band name.
A plank. It's not super strong, but it'll do. Tiffany's gonna go inside and grab a bit of chicken and
Okay.
some gizzards and come back out.
Okay.
Is
And
there?
just be like
Yeah.
carrying it. No, she's got a bag because bags existed in the 80s.
I did.
She has put him in a plastic bag,
My God, plastic bags.
not just
You
carrying
monster.
salmonella
Like
around.
juggling them.
Yeah.
Squish, squish, squish,
Well,
squish,
I mean,
squish, squish, squish.
Oh,
I can't talk
blood
about
everywhere.
Stranger Things, so never mind. Yeah, she's not just carrying chicken around.
Is there any like old piping or anything sitting about? Like this is a farm, so there's got to be like a piece of metal pipe or something laying.
Yeah,
about.
there's some. There's like a pipe from scaffolding of some sort.
Okay. So yeah, I want to grab that.
Probably taller than you are, though. But sure.
Oh, I'm Gandalf.
I hope he's not going to let that stop him.
So I guess I'm pretending I'm well, no, because I was Leonardo. Now I'm pretending I'm Donatello.
Radical.
I'm not going to grab a weapon because I'm not strong at all.
I'm gonna stand at the back with your Commodore.
Yes.
Do you want to give me
Don't
this
hit me.
investigation roll, please, Tiffany?
Yep. And I'm being assisted by someone, so plus 1.
Alfie. Yep.
Alfie.
Alfie, 1 success. Woo!
Alfie helped.
Yep.
Yep, I was all Alfie.
Okay. So one of the first things also you notice that there's no cats around.
Okay.
You remember this is like the hangout spot for the cats usually, but there's no cats. As in they've been perhaps scared away by something.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely a musky smell as well. You can smell in the area as well.
Ugh, what does that smell? Corbin, is that you?
Corvin's
got
like
some new
behind you,
cologne or
like
something?
no, he's just smoking.
Did you wash today?
He just looks at you and continues to smoke.
Okay.
Oh, did someone get the footprints?
So you start tracking the footprints. They lead to the back of your lands.
Toward the military base, or
Towards the military base.
Towards the
yes.
ganja farm? No, we're going back towards the woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess we'll just keep following. Is the smell dissipating? Is it getting stronger?
No, it's
Blocked out by Corvin cigarettes?
it's probably blocked out by Corvin cigarettes.
How windy is it?
There isn't wind at all. There's not. There's it's got a slight breeze. So I don't know how hot is. Excuse me. How hot is it in the bit in LA? Not California, wherever. How hot during the winter is it?
Boulder City.
Well, yeah, it's Las Vegas. Isn't it? I can't imagine it being particularly. It won't be fucking freezing, will it? It'll still be warm.
It is.
It wouldn't
Well-
surprise
19
me if it
degrees C
actually
today.
has seasonal averages on. Yeah, it does. Boulder City climate data on Wikipedia. For
19 degrees right now,
November.
James.
Yeah, and the
Right,
average,
it's
the
almost
average
20
high
degrees.
is 19.
Yeah.
That's quite warm. Then.
19 is almost 20.
Mm.
Sorry. I couldn't.
It's not. It's not time. It's not probably scut.
It's
It's
warm.
just. It's comfortable. I'd say.
It's like t-shirt weather.
Hmm.
But not like
But yeah,
sweaty, horrible
So the
people weather.
So the footprints lead all the way to the edge of the road.
No, looks like we're going into the forest again. Tiffany looks around for any military trucks that may or may not be driving past.
There has still been patrols, by the way. They're still patrolling the street looking for whatever it was.
The alien?
Hmm.
Have they died down a bit?
Yeah, they've died drastically down.
So they're not here right now. We can just scamper across the road under the fence again. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Look for more footprints on the other side.
There's a new hole as well in the fence. It's being chewed through.
How big?
About the same size as the chicken coop hold.
All right. What a remarkable coincidence.
These things broke out of here.
Looks like. Or it ran here from somewhere else, but it probably broke out, right?
Probably broke out. That's what I'm thinking.
Any fur or anything caught in the
Yeah, that's a good question.
chicken wire?
There's black fur caught in the chain link fence.
Black fur. Anyone know much about fur? Is this like a dog or a fox? Probably not a fox, right?
Does the fur smell like the musky smell?
Yes.
Yeah. And I have no idea what that is.
So it's a dog or a cat or some kind of small bear.
Did you bring any of those extra plastic bags that we could put that in?
Yeah, I got a whole pocket of Ziploc bags right here that I definitely grabbed from the kitchen.
Perfect.
Evidence bags.
Boulder City CSI.
I guess you could say, I don't know. I didn't have any. Yeah!
I don't get it. What does that mean?
CSI joke.
Okay, I've never seen CSI.
I've never seen it either. All I know is that moment because somebody like somewhere or a
Cool
meme.
glasses move.
Yeah.
The Miami is the meme one.
That was a meme started by the webcomic Bigger Than Cheeses, where they kept doing it like every day for like a month, and then it became a meme.
It's he makes a witty pun or something, and then it cuts to the opening, I think.
Well, for very limited values of the word witty.
Yeah. Like, witty is such a loose term in that sentence.
Witty in the like the way that Austin Powers makes the head of a corporation, like that kind of like bad pun wittiness.
Yeah.
So, you collect up some of this hair sample. I don't think I think even in the police they're not using zip bags still yet. I think they're still using like brown paper bags.
At this point, probably.
Well, Tiffany found some Ziploc bags, so.
Wow, you're ahead of the curve.
I definitely remember having them in the 80s. Well, definitely in the 90s. I'm not sure about the 80s.
I don't think it's that important. You've got some sort
It's
of.
really not. We've
clean
got little
film.
baggies.
You've got cling film if it comes to it. You just go to sheet of cling film.
I was trying to get away from cling film because I hate that shit. She just got like a sheet of cling film haphazardly wrapped around some chicken gizzards. That is a recipe for disaster. Anyway, whatever it is, she's carrying stuff and she's not getting salmonella.
Okay.
From that.
Well, it's at the half-hour mark. Should we go on a quick break?
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
We probably go to the other side of the fence and just start going into the woods, and we go to break.
Yep.
So, everyone that's watching now, join us in a few moments for our intermission. Everyone that's watching the YouTube video, we'll be back momentarily.
Intermission dance.
I've got to run to the loo.
Alfie's
Can I
falling
go
in slow
now?
motion.
Right,
I need to go by.
Okay.
Run, Forrest.
Going.
You better
Going.
Run. You better run. There better be no like balking.
Are we just leaving
Bye.
James? I'll be back in a minute.
Hi everyone. So, basically what we're going to be, once Tales from the Loop is finished, Rooster will be running a Star Trek for us. So we'll be playing in a Star Trek game. We were going to buy some Star Trek uniforms, and then we looked at the prices, and they're fucking astronomical. They are well expensive for what they are. Some cloth. I mean, I thought Stormtrooper armor was expensive, like at £800, like for a full set. Oh yeah, good point. Hey, Davidkin. Someone's left their mic open. Who is that? Gonna be Claytor. Hello? That's better. It's Claytor. I've muted Claytor. Okay, let's fire up this. Let's just change the timer. Which timer is on? It's linked to the Obsidian portal at first start. There we go. We'll update this. For the time being, until I've got enough money to pay for the Chambers of Roleplay. This one, hang on, let's check this one. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, then we might as well just fucking switch the other one off. Switch that one off. We switched it off. There we go. That's better. Right. But other than that, yes, it's cool. Go back down there. Awesome. I got it too. Yeah, the Morpheus one, the one that's an absolute just jumbled mess. It's a jumbled mess, I tell you.
I wonder if anyone's like written some like guides on how to navigate the book or anything.
Oh yeah, Jay will the person that spends more has got more money than sense. He's never watched Star Trek and he's bought a board cube. And me and Rooster found it funny because he doesn't even know what a board cube is. Or didn't know what a board cube is. It was meaningless. What's a board cube?
I mean, it's kind of awesome. Yeah.
What's your favourite ship? What's your favourite ship of the Star? What's your favourite Star Trek ship?
Me? Or
yeah.
Jack? Or both? Oh, geez, that's a hard pick. I really like the Enterprise E design, and I really like the Defiant design. So I guess like if I were to pick two ship styles, it would be one of those. Because yeah, like I don't know. It's easier to pick the designs that I dislike more. Like I dislike. Do you remember in the final episode, All Good Things, that like futuristic medical ship that Crusher is the captain of? I hate the design of that thing. It is so ugly.
I think it was the Olympia. I'm not positive.
I hate the design of that thing. It looks so weird.
Did you just give me 5,000 bits, J-Wall?
He apparently did.
Oh, you're crazy. But thank you.
Cash, money, H word. I'm sorry, you guys were talking about ship designs. I walked into apparently an important conversation.
Yeah, I was just asking him what his favourite ship was.
Oh.
Rooster knows what mine is.
The refit Enterprise A.
Well, the refit Constitution, yes, that is my favourite ever ship. Just looks so sleek compared to anything else.
Damn, man.
It's just. Well, I'm not gonna be able to say anything useful now for like a good second while I play the rest of that song in my head.
It's okay. It's been in my head the entire time.
What about chat? What's chat's favourite like ship design of Star Trek? Apart from Jay, who doesn't fucking know what ship's a ship.
The USS Dayman.
USS Dayman.
Champion of the Sun.
Thanks for the host, Mr. Smith.
What is the
Fighting
name
for
of the
friendship
band?
and freedom for everyone.
We are. God, what is that name of that? I remember the other band, like, because that's from the first episode. It's not from The Nightman Cometh. It's from the.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Always Sunny.
It's
It's from Sweet D Dates a Retarded Person. That's what it's from.
Wild card, bitches.
Yeah, well, they're all terrible people. That's basically the premise of Always Sunny. Is it's like elevated Three Stooges in a way, in like just they're all terrible people. They all make their lives miserable, and the smart people avoid getting their lives entangled with them.
And
yes.
my favorite thing is they go against the norm, where sitcoms go and build people up over time. They're just slowly destroying them season by season.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Smith, no. Oh, no, Mr. Smith. The Enterprise from the Star Trek reboot movies.
That's fine.
Yeah. I find that most of the designs are just like, anyway, that's what I expect out of a Starfleet starship. It looks.
You know what?
Big disc and some bits on.
In the first, or it was the second episode of Discovery, I saw my favorite design, and it was only in passing, but it was a quad nacelle ship, and I was like, I fucking want it.
Yeah, it's bigger than the Galaxy class, isn't it? I think the JJ Enterprise.
Yeah, it's freaking huge. The side-by-side numbers is like nonsense. Also, it's a warship. Original Connie was not a warship.
Yes.
Just so happened to be the strongest. One of the
Also, wait. We could do the Defiant. I would prefer the Defiant.
I like the Defiant. Well, Defiant is like my favorite small class ship.
Yeah.
Problem is, the Defiant's only designed for short things. It's not designed for like missions.
And it's a
and stuff.
battleship. It doesn't do anything but fight.
Exactly.
It's got like minimal crew quarters. Well, no, it's got stealth capabilities as well. It's got both.
The Intrepid has stealth. The Intrepid class does not.
Yeah.
Wait, not the Defiant.
The Defiant.
USS Defiant has a stealth.
Has
thing.
one stealth thing that
Has
they're
a
not
cloak.
allowed to use.
But
in
it's a
certain
small
amounts
and
of
fast
space.
ship.
Class
It
does not.
Yeah, but it's even without the cloak, it's a small and fast ship, so it's got to have some stealthy elements to it.
True.
Yeah.
True. If we're talking about ships you want in the game, I have to say no to outright warships and also hospital ships. Not just because I don't like them, although I agree the hospital ships.
Medic everything.
Hospital
Come on,
ships are
Star
silly
Trek
looking.
Medic Edition.
But if you have such a strictly defined role for the ship, then that's all the campaign would be. And I don't think that would be fun.
Weeks after weeks of us doing surgeries.
Well, let's say we had a Defiant class vessel.
We could argue all the ethics of surgeries forever.
Let's not do that. But let's say we had a Defiant class as the ship for the game. The Defiant class was built to fight the Borg, and that's exactly what they do. They go out and they patrol the border, and that's all the Defiant class is going to do, except for the Defiant, which gets to do all these other missions because they're a hero ship.
And they get destroyed.
Other Defiant class ships, all you do is patrol and fight and patrol and fight. You don't do anything else.
Yeah, the actual Defiant, isn't it actually like the prototype version?
Yeah, it's a experimental class.
That's why it's called the Defiant, because it's named after the class. Or the class is named after the thing. The
first Sovereign class ship is the USS Sovereign. The first Constitution class ship was the USS Constitution, and so on.
You know, I'm going to take back my statement of liking the Enterprise E solely based on the fact that they added a goddamn joystick to the fucking captain's chair, and I absolutely hate that scene. So no, it's a nice design, but no, why? That's just so terrible. Insurrection, you were such a garbage movie.
And it was was it an even number or was it an odd? No, it's an odd number.
It's an odd number. Nemesis is the one that broke the loose pattern. Although still, I think Nemesis is a lot better than Insurrection. Insurrection is so... You don't care about anything that's really going on.
About 5.
Star Trek 5.
Is it the Final Frontier?
The Undiscovered Country.
No, 6 is Undiscovered Country.
Yeah,
yeah, the one that Shatner directed.
Mm-hmm. That one wasn't bad though.
It's one of those movies that I think the ideas behind are better than the execution. Like, it's just not super memorable. But like as a like high concept idea, like if you explain the concept of the movie to someone, it's they go to the center of the universe and find God with Spock's half brother. Like, that sounds crazy and could be really interesting, but it's just, I don't know, it's just the way that it's done.
Well, it's not God. It's a being presenting himself as, hey, I'm your God. I can convince you that I'm your God, but really he's not. He's not anything like that. He just so happens to be this psychic wave emanating guy who can brainwash people.
I was reading somewhere that the Q companion, whatever
Continuum.
There's a whole
locked him away in there deliberately.
There's a whole book. It's not the Continuum. There was a whole book about that. All the super beings eons ago had to fight this guy because he was trying to destroy the universe or whatever. And so they put him on that planet in the center of the galaxy. And it took all the super beings together, not just the Q, but also all the other ones that have ever been in Star Trek. And that was the only time all the super beings have ever actually talked to each other. Once that was over, they all went their separate ways. Until Spock's brother fucked it all up.
I like my favorite my favorite Star Trek films are like the Wrath of Khan, Search for Spock, and The Voyage Home, and then also like Undiscovered Country as well.
I love Undiscovered Country.
I think my favorite serious TOS one is Khan. My favorite silly one is Voyage. Like, I feel like it's really hard to put those two films. Like, Voyage Home is such a different movie than all the other movies that it's really fun, but it's nothing like any of the other movies. It's just this kind of like
it's like a random fish out of water story.
Yeah, like
and it was also like it also presented like the others a little bit of the rogue side of the Star Trek universe, which I like. It was a little bit of Star Wars inside of Star Trek.
Oh yeah, like particularly its premises. I mean, it has such a TOS-y kind of premise, just because it sounds so ridiculous as to what's happening.
Yeah.
And then I love First Contact. I'll always love First Contact. But I mean, I think that's partially because even though I watched TOS growing up, kind of like peripherally, I grew up on TNG.
I grew up on TNG and DS9.
Yeah.
And DS9, Cisco's mine.
Generation wasn't bad. It was just a bit boring, I think. And it wasn't what, in my head as a child, that I wanted. Do you know what I mean?
Generations completely fucked up the death of Kirk. The death of Kirk. It was so, like, not dramatic. You just see him, like, his corpse under that staircase, like 100 yards away.
Selling point for it as well. They were like, "Oh, Kirk." Oh.
But that's the last time you see Kirk is when Picard's like, "Oh shit," and he looks out over the canyon, and there under the stairs in the distance is the dead body. And there's no like dun dun dun. There's no dramatic feel to that moment. It's just like casually, "Oh, there's a body there." Who's a legendary guy.
And then he buried him on the same place. You think he'd take the body back with him and have like a state funeral or the equivalent? Just saying. Just saying. But anyway, should we go back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'll run out of Cheetos.
Right, and we're back for part 2. Let me get that up. Bam. Okay, so you've just crossed the road into the forest, or woods, or whatever. I guess it's a wood.
Yes. And we don't know enough about this bit of fur to identify it.
Well, we have to research it.
Mm.
Unless someone's a particularly like massive animal lover, then you can give me a comprehend roll.
More of a fox
Alfie
shooter.
likes animals, but he doesn't like animals to the point where he's going to be able to identify a piece of hair. Like he would probably know what books to look at the library, like where to go look for the right thing at the library, but he's not going to be able to just eyeball like hair strands and be like, oh yeah, this is definitely wolf hair.
All right, cool. So Tiffany, I might need you to give me another investigation roll to pick up the trail again.
Okay.
Unless you want someone else to do it who's got better investigation.
I mean, if anyone's feeling brave enough to follow footprints in the dirt, which are quite deep.
I will.
Yeah, it feels like something most of the kids could do.
Corvin's going to guard you guys while you do that. He's not going to specifically help.
I will help, though.
Okay. Then I'll roll the investigate. Because at this point, Alfie is definitely... I mean, he was already really kind of like, whoa, headless chickens and robot legs. And this could not be more interesting. So I'm going to see what happens. 1 success.
Okay, so you pick up the trail not far from the fence. And it leads round around the compound itself directly. It sort of like doesn't approach the compound, doesn't go near it. Because if you remember, there's the satellite dish and thing, and it heads round past the barn. Do you remember the barn from that episode with the alien? It heads past the barn, and eventually it crosses a river. Like a small river.
Can't see any footprints on the other side.
Yeah, you can't see any footprints on the other side.
Well, this thing seems like it's intelligent.
Did you say?
Oh, was that you asking us?
I was saying, are we looking upstream or downstream? Should we split up?
Can anyone smell anything? Anyone got the nose of a dog?
Yeah, that was a really strong smell.
Yeah. What would you roll for that?
Are we following? Okay, that's another question. Are we following tracks that are coming from Tiffany's, or are we following the tracks that went to Tiffany's?
You're following tracks that are basically both. One's leading away and one's
so it's coming back the same way that it went. So if it smells musky and it's getting out of the river, that's gonna stink. That's gonna stink. So I feel like we should be able to smell that better than find the... Like, we'd be able to smell it before we find the footprints.
So we need to check the wind and figure out where that's going.
Yeah.
Is there still no wind?
Well, there may. I mean, like I said, it's been about 15 hours.
Yeah, but we could still smell it at the house.
That's because there was dung nearby, but I didn't know. Dogs, yeah, some sort of
Musky
shit.
poops.
Yeah.
Did it spray one of the...
Have you ever smelled smoxes? What's a smox? That's a new
Smox
thing.
Poops. No.
Foxes poop. They stink.
I've never sniffed a fox
never,
poop.
Yeah, never.
You smell it before you see it.
I've never identified the smell of a fox poop, let's say. Maybe I smelled it and thought it was a dog.
Same.
Anyway, so you... Well, it could have gone across the river, or if it's clever, and it seems like it might be, then it might have just jumped in the river and then come out on the same side. So what do we want to do? Stay on this side or go the other?
I say we go to the other.
Is there a bridge?
We should cross the river. How deep is the river?
It is fast moving. and it is fairly deep. It will be for Corvin, who's probably the tallest of the lot of you. It's waist deep.
Are you saying we figured this out because I jumped in stupidly?
Don't know.
Let's see how deep it is. Corbin jumps in. It's fine.
It's fine.
Can no
Build
longer
character.
smoke a cigarette because his cigarette's all wet.
He jumped in and held him above his head.
Sure.
All right, should we all wade in, holding hands?
Yes.
Corbin reaches out.
I mean, I'm small, but I'm not that much smaller, but I'm definitely not going to swim. But if we're walking and the water is like chest height and I'm holding people's hands, then Tiffany would be okay with that. Otherwise, she's looking for a bridge or rocks.
Or ford.
Or a ford.
We have a human ford.
Human forward.
How wide is it, did you say?
Yeah.
It's probably about 15 foot wide.
We can do that. Probably.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Should we just walk across? It's not too wide. Should only be a couple minutes.
How cold is it? No.
Not cold at all.
It's like 20 degrees today, Alfie.
Yeah.
You'll be dry in like half an hour.
Yeah. Alfie just
Less than that. We're in the desert.
he's more than enough curious that he's gonna forage on. He's
And
got
if
that
Alfie-
big pipe that he was carrying too that he could use to kind of like dig into the mud as he crosses.
True. All right, so you're at the
And-
back. Corbin's at
if-
the front. I'm going next. Nick.
Okay.
I gotta be in the middle. I'm small.
Okay. You do that. And since everybody's going, I'll go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna grab Nick's hand and then grab Corbin's hand and hop in the water.
Nick,
What?
put your backpack above your head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Corbin got my disk drive wet.
I wasn't holding your bag just then.
That's fine.
You haven't actually hopped in the water, technically. I didn't hear you say you hop in.
I've been in the water the whole time.
Maybe we should find a bridge after all.
$400 computer. Man, I need a fucking. You know what?
Yeah, that's $400 in the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe
You
we
two
should.
got jobs, haven't you? Nick and Tiffany working at
Yeah,
the Radio
we
Shack.
work at the Radio Shack with old
Yeah.
man Henley.
Henley. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's Old Man Henley.
You get like $20 a day, which to you guys is probably like fucking-
$40. I've got $60. Oh, this is amazing. I need to write it down.
It's only Saturday job, by the way.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Nick, it would take you no time to buy a fucking Commodore 64. In fact, if you keep working there, you might be able to get an Amiga 500 before like the end of the year.
Oh, yeah.
When
Yeah,
I
but he's
mean, end of
13
year.
and that's forever away.
It is.
Yeah, a year away, basically.
Yeah.
So, Nick, are you coming in or are we going to find a bridge and meet you there or what?
I'll hold the backpack above my head and go.
Well, that means Alfie's got no one to hold on to.
Well, I mean, he can go to the other side of.
I've
I have
got
two
like I
hands.
said, I have that pole.
Yeah, he's got the pole.
Yeah, whatever you want. Don't let go, me, Corbin.
How Nick? How are
I'm
you
like
getting
standing there
across?
calmly, like, stop panicking.
Tiffany's just clinging onto your arm and clinging onto Nick's arm. Like, are we doing this? Nick's
Yeah,
still
I'm
on the
gonna
back.
go-
Oh no, have you jumped in?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in.
All right.
Who's holding on to you, Nick?
Yeah.
All right. Do
With
you
a
want to give
death
me?
grip.
Do you want to give me a move roll, please?
Both of us or just me?
I'm gonna say everyone needs to give me a move roll when moving across it because it is still. It may not be as deep, but it is, like I said, fast moving.
Yeah, it's fast moving, which is why Tiffany's clinging onto everyone.
Alfie, you
Yeah.
can give yourself a +1 because of like. I mean, really, everyone should get a +1.
Corbin's going in the water. Everyone's going in the water. Tiffany stands like a rock in the middle and holds on to Nick and Corbin as they fall into the water.
Wee!
Come on, you idiots.
So don't think you can give additional successes to the other players as well.
Well, I can't. Did you say?
No, you can.
I can. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tiffany is hanging on upright while the other two are splashing around like idiots, doing whatever it is they do.
I got 2 successes, and if you're giving them success, that means I get to do something fun with my extra success.
I'm giving mine to Corvin and Nick.
We're all screwing around, and Alfie just crosses with no problems, waiting for us on the other side.
He finds the most shallow point and was like,
yeah, like that's probably exactly what Alfie would have done.
Yeah,
he's got the pole, and he looks for like the best place to cross, and he just like walks across.
Alfie's like, it's ankle deep here, you idiots.
Then we all drowned.
Then we all.
Tiffany wraps everybody in cling film and walks across.
Oh, week 8. Week 8. Everybody died.
Week 9.
Even on. Is it week 9? Everybody died.
Episode 9.
Episode 9. Everybody died. Look, regardless, everybody died.
Everybody died.
All right, so you all make it across. What can you spend your additional success on anyway? I don't think there is that much.
Going faster.
Yeah, I was gonna go look, but I have like completely borked up the way of my
going faster
PDF layout. There's like 3 things, I think. It's one of them is giving a success to someone else. One of them is going faster, and one of them is it is, let's see what it actually is instead of I'm just being stupid. No one noticed. Okay, yeah, impress. Okay, so give a success to another kid, impress someone, or no one notices you. So yeah, I just end up impressing you guys.
What page are you on?
In the PDF, it's 74. Like not on the page, but the PDF page, right?
I'm in totally the wrong chapter, just looking at the move number, so that explains that.
72 within the actual like physical book.
Would have been funnier if you picked no one notices you, so you just appear on the other side. We're like, what?
Somehow I'm not even wet.
What the hell?
The water doesn't.
I know.
Oh dang, Alfie's a ninja.
I do like a running jump, and I jump out into the
pole
middle of the river and vault over top of it with the pole.
Amazing.
That perfect. I like it. Perfect.
Right, you're on the other side of the river. Some of you are wet.
When Tiffany drags me out, I'm just like, I don't give a shit. I think it was fun.
Oh god, that was terrifying.
Especially if you're
lucky I got that farm strength. Oh yeah, Tiffany lets Nick go and just grabs a computer instead. Goodbye, Nick.
It's okay, I can make it. 15 miles downriver. Where'd Nick go? He's in the Hoover Dam now.
Lake Mead.
He's in Lake Mead.
We'd have to call the dam authority to get him out.
Damn.
Jab it.
Damn.
All right. So, yeah. So you're on the other side. What are you doing?
Being impressed at Alfie's pole vaulting mostly. Okay, so
start looking for tracks up like anywhere nearby.
Yeah, should we split up and go for 5 minutes and come back? 2 go one way, 2 go the other way.
Sure.
Alfie's probably already just going upstream.
Yeah.
He's just like he's looking around everywhere.
Then I go downstream.
Yeah, Tiffany goes the other way as well.
Okay. So whoever's with. So did someone want? So what I'm going to do is, if one of you give a investigation roll, whoever's the better of the 2 groups, and give yourself +1 because I assume the other person will be helping you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be the easiest way to do this.
So I'll roll for
this is
upstream.
going to be a little bit more difficult because obviously you're guessing to where it came up.
Yeah. All right. Who's with me going upstream? Just
Nick.
out of curiosity. Nick? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with you.
1 success.
Okay. Do you want to spend a luck? Did you want to?
I mean, I can spend my drive. They say I'm the most curious person alive.
Sure, spend your drive. That gives you 2 successes.
Okay.
Tiffany?
I will assist Tiffany because my investigate is terrible.
All right. Nope. Gotta roll one more.
You forgot the +1.
Yep.
Yep.
That's also a fail, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Did you want to spend
0
luck?
successes. Yes. I should spend luck. Take that down. So that would be 66. What do I do greater than 6?
Yeah, just greater than 6. Yep.
Because that's 3 mind, 1 investigate, 1 help. So it's actually 5d6 greater than 6.
Nothing.
Still 0 successes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pride or drive out of this. How about you, Rooster?
No, I don't think that my stuff applies yet because I don't. My pride might, but I'm not in a competitive relationship with this thing we're tracking, so I don't think it would.
No.
Okay, Alfie.
Can I spend another luck? Or take a condition or something?
You can take condition if you want.
That only gets you a success, though, doesn't it?
No,
Taking a
it allows you
condition.
to re-roll.
Oh, does it allow you to roll? Okay.
But
I will
like I said,
eventually get
you're
that
looking-
straight.
You are looking for 2 successes.
Can I do luck again? I can't remember.
No, you can only do
No.
luck once.
Can I do it
per
once on
roll.
an item? Okay.
I say don't push.
Yeah, I'm not going to push it.
Okay, you
We're
don't
gonna
find
give up.
anything. Okay,
Doesn't
Alfie,
have anything to find.
you find eventually, after nearly 5 minutes, you find tracks coming out of the water on this side of the river.
Okay. And they're clearly the same tracks?
And they are clearly the same tracks, yes.
Okay. Nick,
Yeah.
go back and get them.
Okay. You stay. Well, you gotta pull. Stay safe. Yeah. I'll go back and get them.
Alfie suddenly thinks he's Friar Tuck, fighting Robin Hood in the river on the river with the staffs.
Pole vault over it.
All I can think of is Men in Tights now with the bridge scene.
But with the really little sticks.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm drowning.
They're fighting with little matchsticks in the end.
Yeah.
Where do the footprints lead to? Like,
They
do
just
go
lead up
into the-
over the. Yeah, they lead up. They just lead further up. You know, they lead off into the desert.
Okay.
Obviously, the woods, stroke forest, whatever woods, is probably been man-made or something.
How late is it getting?
The sun is setting. It's probably closer to 6.
Shit. Told Gran I wouldn't do this again. Shit. Oh, this is gonna suck.
And it's your favourite.
Nobody's gonna miss me.
She's made burgers burgers and fries for dinner tonight.
Oh.
Oh. Are they cheeseburgers?
Probably. Who knows?
It's just like suddenly Alfie can somehow smell cheeseburgers and he remembers. And maybe it's just like the wind shifts briefly and it blows the smell of barbecue and he's like, oh no. Oh no.
And
No.
his stomach rumbles
Grandma.
Yeah.
If you look just past the woods, you can see the McDonald's and Burger King right there. It's like, that's why I can smell burgers.
We're in the middle of town.
as well. So Nick, obviously you guys meet up again.
I think you
Yeah.
walk up and me and Tiffany are arguing.
Probably.
I thought those were tracks. It's not my fault. They turned out to be rocks. Look, I'm not good at this, right? Come on.
Clearly. Tracks are what we call holes in the ground, or sometimes they're like little blobs of poo. Does this look like a blob of poo to you, Corbin?
No, but this is my first time.
Okay, when we get back, I will show you. This is rocks, and the other thing is poop.
Fine.
Why are you guys talking about poop?
Corbin don't know what poop is.
Sorry, what kind of, you know what? We found the tracks. Just quit talking about poop, and that's a pile of mud, first of all. And let's go
That's
back.
what I'm saying. This one's a rock, at least you thought mud. Tiffany skims the buck into the water and then realizes that it is a fast-moving stream and it's not going to skim.
Yeah, just throw it. Plonk.
Plonk. Oh.
All right, let's go.
Alfie.
Yep,
fine.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you hear it first. You hear a
from the direction of the tracks.
Well, maybe.
Or is it just kind of echoey?
It's kind of echoey, but it's definitely not far.
Can I try to answer? Like, can I try and replicate the...
Are you going to talk to the chickens as well?
If you want to. Hi, Wolf, where are you?
That's what Alfie does in response. Is he tries to replicate the noise.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that's like the... What is it?
Suddenly, Alfie, you can smell the musk. What do you do?
Dun, dun.
And it's strong. Very strong.
The wolf leaps out of the forest and kills Alfie.
Damn it.
Alfie has like probably both hands on the rod, but he's also kind of like, where are you? I'm not gonna hurt you if you don't hurt me. I don't have any food to give him unless there's like, and that's probably what I do is like maybe I take one hand off the rod and I try and check my pockets to see if I have like bits of granola bar or anything on me.
Mm-hmm. Does Alfie store shit in his pockets or does he eat most things? Is he like a human Hoover?
He's not a human Hoover. Like he's not skinny, but he's not fat. So he's like maybe a little bit pudgy, but
typical non-super fit guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like he's more concerned about the things that he's interested in than.
What's Alfie's favorite chocolate bar? Oh, candy
Alfie's
bar.
favorite chocolate bar. Alfie's favorite chocolate bar is probably I think Snickers, probably. Although I don't think like he would only get them from either having from the Halloween candy, or buying them himself. His gran would not buy them for him. His gran would buy granola bars.
Okay, so you've still got perhaps some candy left over from Halloween because you got a fucking score for Halloween. You've probably got more candy than fucking God at the moment, but yeah, I want to say you got.
Be sensible and rations it.
Okay, like maybe a half-eaten one or something.
Maybe, yeah.
If it's half-eaten, it'll be soggy.
I jumped the river. Jumped the river.
Okay.
Was a wizard.
It's true.
I take it out of my pocket and just like break it up and kind of like I have my back to the river, right? Because I'm not dumb, and I just kind of like toss it outwards, trying to lure whatever it is. Oh, like here, chupacabra, chupi.
Chupapollo.
How far away do you throw it?
Probably 3 or 4 feet.
Okay. So this is while Nick is gone to go get Corvin and Tiffany. So so you see this thing step out from a bush.
Okay.
Eyes are glowing. How long we got to break? Damn, I need to get a picture of it. This is gonna be really hard to explain. So what I'm thinking, okay, so it is half animal and half, what was that game? What was that like robot game that you was the robot dinosaur game you was playing years whatever? Not,
Horizon Zero Dawn.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it sort of looks like that. It's got like it's like it is literally like there is organic on it. There's like legs. Its head's sort of organic. It's got an iron jaw. It is definitely some sort of form of wolf type thing. Its back, like I said, it's one of its front legs is like completely replaced. Like up the shoulder of it is completely replaced with a mechanical like leg, and its back left leg is also the same as well. It's sort of like a horrendous mix of like not man and machine, animal and machine. And it's sort of like give us a comprehend roll, please, Alfie.
A comprehend roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You can.
I did not realize I was muted.
Oh, have you been talking to yourself for ages?
I don't know how long I've been muted for, so maybe. I was just saying, can I link a Horizon Zero Dawn picture?
Sure.
I'll put it in chat.
You don't need to ask. These one of your pictures that you
No,
took?
this is off Google.
Yeah, sort of like that. So it definitely looks like It's the robotic parts of it definitely look like constructed and stuff. It's not like Ravage or anything, but get the reference to Ravage. The tape deck from Soundwave.
Oh yes,
Panther.
yes.
Okay.
If I can never remember what it's called, yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head either.
He's the little tape cat guy. That's what
Panther.
Yeah.
So yeah. The organic side of it looks half starved, basically. And it's sort of like it cautiously approaches the chocolate bar, sniffs it, and pretty much gobbles it down, and then sort of heads back, sort of like moves back out of your field, out of like sort of reach of yourself, sort of, if that makes any sense. It comes up, gets the bar, and sort of like backs away.
Could I use this moment to make an empathize check? It's the ability to study what makes a person, animal, or conscious robot or cyborg tick and how to find its weakness. You need time to study or talk to the creature or person to be able to roll for the skill.
Sure.
Okay. And then I can ask 2 questions based on that.
Okay.
1 success. I'm going to ask what is its weak spot?
Its weak spot is the organic parts.
Okay. And how can I make it feel safe? Because it says, how can I make it do something? So
by not being too over, as in grand gestures and stuff, being calm,
like move
with it.
slowly and whatnot. Okay. So I guess I probably like squat down kind of and I don't know, try and talk to it at somewhat eye level so I don't lord over to it. Lord over it.
It does appear to be listening to you.
What have they done to you, boy? You look half starved to death. And just terrible. I wish I had more food. I'm gonna start to try and keep, like, I don't want to yell for them, but I know Tiffany has more food. This is frustrating.
Get busy.
I look down river to see if they're coming, I guess, if I can see them coming.
You can't see them at the moment.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna jump back to Nick and Tiffany.
Okay.
So you've just pointed out the mud track, the mud pole.
Mm-hmm.
When in the distance you hear the howl.
Oh shit.
Well, that don't sound good.
Oh no.
You know, I really should have brought my gun.
You wait, you have a gun?
You know I hunt.
Oh, that's right.
What do you think? I'm chasing down deers with a multi-tool?
Yes.
Well, I'm not.
Well, okay then, fine.
Apparently,
Ruin
I'm
my
chasing
immersion.
down weird fox creature things with a multi-tool and a bag of chicken. We should probably get back to Alfie.
Bag of chicken.
At least I have chicken.
Corvin, you ready with your whatever it is, plank of wood? I'm gonna open the bag of chicken and like shake it around. Maybe the wolf thing will come to us.
I'm casually holding it like I never put it down.
All right. Tiffany's gonna walk around with the bag open and like shake it every once in a while. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie, Wolfie.
Okay, we're gonna come back to Alfie. Alfie.
You say chupa pollo.
Mm-hmm.
So, the wolf thing sniffs the air, and you can just about make out Tiffany shouting out. It sort of like looks in that direction, looks at you, and then sort of just departs.
Like back up into the woods.
It just runs off into the runs off.
Okay. I guess I stand up and I don't know, make my way down river towards them. If it's taken off, then I'm not gonna start. Oh, but I do want to go after it, but I don't want to make it feel threatened, so I'm not gonna run after it. So I need to meet up with the rest of them, and we need to figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm wait I don't want to run downstream because if it's still watching, I don't want to spook it. But that's it.
Okay. So you meet up with the rest of them.
Oh, guys, there was this wolf, but it was part wolf and it was part machine. And I gave it some of my Snickers bar that I had in my pocket, and it was listening to me, and then it heard you guys, I think, and I saw you downstream, and then it took off. It was really hungry looking. It was like all skinny, and like part of it was like hair and skin, and the other part was like robot.
Chupapoyo, where did you go?
Mm-hmm.
What? Why? What? Do you?
It's
this
not
just
a
raises
chicken,
more,
Corvin.
This just raises more questions.
It means chicken sucker, sort of.
Chicken suck. I don't want to know.
He just said it was a wolf.
Instead of goat sucker.
Chicken sucker.
Chupacabra means.
Oh yeah. Now I got that out of character. I understand now.
In character is like, why are you shouting about chickens?
Yeah.
I'm not listening to you, Corbin. Still shouting for it. Where did you go?
It's really hungry. You should give it some of the chicken.
Elfie, did you see it? Was it the same one? Does it have like the left foot and the right foot is all metal? And did it match the footprints that you took?
I would assume that it did, James. I mean,
Yes.
You didn't specifically say, you just described it, but I feel like I would have noticed otherwise. So yeah,
feed it a chocolate bar and then pull out the plaster and like hold it up to its foot.
Hold still.
So it likes chocolate.
I think it's just really hungry.
Well, it ate a whole bunch of chicken heads.
However, the chocolate's really bad for them.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I know. Although from what I understand, it kind of varies from breed to breed how bad it is for them. Because like some dogs can tolerate it a lot better than other dogs.
Some dogs, it just gives them the shits.
Yeah. Some dogs it doesn't do anything. Some dogs it can like kill them.
Kill them. Yeah.
Well, that was
weird. That was back on. That got dark real quick.
Yeah.
So did it look like something we know that just had like a leg chopped off and
it looked like a starved wolf that somebody turned into half a robot.
Okay, so it's like a RoboCop kind of deal. They probably saved it, didn't they? Because it was near death. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Oh. That makes sense. Did you see a torch on it or anything? Was there a panel in its butt that would open up?
What?
Oh, it's
the torch, like RoboCop, Nick, but not the torch. He had a gun in his leg. We talked about this.
I know.
Its eyes glowed.
Oh, like glowed white, like a big torchlight thing. I suppose it's
it white? I'm assuming it was white.
It was red actually at the time.
Okay, so no, it glowed. Its eyes glowed red.
Oh, weird. Wait, what? So they took out its eyeballs?
Or added something to its eyeballs?
Huh. Interesting.
It looked intelligent, like it was clearly understanding that I was talking to it.
Like, did it have a wolf head, or was it like a metal head and then some wolf legs and stuff?
It was both. It had like an iron jaw, but then like its head was all like fur and stuff, but then its eyes glowed red.
Interesting, because that means it's probably got like a proper little camera brain interface. I would want to study that.
Do you mean somebody's watching us through it?
Maybe. I mean, I just thought if it can see through cameras, then the camera's got to interface with its brain somehow.
Somebody's watching me.
Okay. I don't know. Is it? I mean, if his eyes are glowing red, we would see him in the forest or whatever, right? Which way did he go?
Well, maybe it can turn the eyes on and off. I don't know. And then Alfie like points out into the forest the way that it went.
All right, let's go.
Well, at this point, it's not really a forest anyway now. It's like it's like the desert.
Oh, okay.
Like just a barren.
Okay, so yeah, like scrubland desert kind of.
Disappeared behind a rock.
It disappeared in the shrubbery.
So yeah, if Tiffany wants to follow it, I can try.
Tiffany's like dipped her hand in a bag of gizzards and is now waving them around, going, "Wolf."
We don't want to scare it. Like I think it.
Hey, you said it's
it
hungry.
Might feel threatened. If it's starving.
Well, maybe we could lay a little feeding station thing here and hide behind a rock.
Guys, what are we gonna do if you catch it?
I don't know.
Keep it at Tiffany's barn.
Oh no, yeah, you smack it on the head and then we'll take it back to the barn and Jerry can look after it. Good idea.
Hit it. Can't we Tiffany, can't you build like a cage or something, like a trap?
We still gotta get it home without it eating us.
Well, that would be why we would put it in a cage.
Well, and then drag the cage home. How big is it? Is it only like small? Is it like cat-sized?
No, it's wolf. Wolf.
So you want me to build a massive cage and then all four of us hoist it up onto our shoulders and we carry it home?
No. I just felt really bad for it.
Nick,
and Alfie just kind of looks sullen, I guess.
Maybe Nick could interface with it somehow with his computer.
Maybe.
Program
that's
it
why I'm
to
interested
kill
in
your
it.
livestock.
Program it to take it home.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have Cherry help us.
Are we
Jerry ain't
really
here,
sure
though.
that we should plug Jerry into anything else ever?
No.
No, I just mean
Yeah,
like
that
he
don't
could
seem like a
probably
good idea.
lift a cage.
That's true. That is a good point, though. Like, even half metal robot's gonna be pretty heavy.
Yeah. I mean, that's if we can just make it friends first and get it back there.
Yeah. Okay, we won't smack it on the head. But
If
we
we
gotta
smack
talk
it on
to
the head,
somehow.
it's not gonna like us.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
All. And I don't want something with a big metal jaw trying to bite my face.
Yeah, me either.
I do. That sounds
who's
metal
good
as
with
shit.
pets? Is anyone good with pets? You got a dog or a cat or something? Fish?
No.
I have a tarantula.
That sounds close enough. So what do you do when you want the tarantula to be nice and not like eat you when you put it on your hand?
I mean,
They don't eat you to begin with.
You sure?
I'm sure.
They got all like those teeth.
I mean, some of them can bite you,
tarantulas
but
don't attack people.
well, some of them can, but most of the ones that you would get in a pet store don't. Particularly in the 80s, yeah, like you're not.
But
gonna,
I saw the arachnophobia film.
Alfie doesn't have some like rare, obscure tarantula that's filled with venom or anything. He just has like your standard tarantula.
Here
that
in the
his
desert,
grandmother
you can just go out
hates,
and
by
catch
the way.
one. You don't even have to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His grandmother hates the thing. Like, just absolutely hates it. But yeah.
Arachnophobia came out too late.
3
3 more years till it comes out.
Well, I mean, you feed it and you move gently and you don't make any big motions and you try and think like it does, I guess.
Okay. So how about
What
we
would I
put
do
the
if I was
chicken
a
down
person?
here? You stand near it since it didn't want to eat you last time. We'll go hide somewhere else.
Well, are we even... Maybe we should just leave some food and come back tomorrow.
But we got to make sure it knows we left the food. Otherwise, they won't be friendly. Let's be like, oh, free food, and then disappear.
Actually, I have a question, James. Do we still smell the musk? Or has it kind of dissipated?
It's starting to dissipate.
Okay. So it doesn't seem like it's nearby watching us or anything.
If it's a wolf.
You noticed that it was kind of matted as well, like the fur was all matted and stuff.
What if we just
mange or something?
Let's just leave our personal scents in the same area as the chicken bits. Corbin immediately sets off to go piss on a cactus.
Yeah, I don't need to poop right now.
Don't worry about it. Corbin says he's pissing on a cactus.
Corbin pisses on a cactus.
I mean, I don't know if that's going to work unless you piss on your hands as well.
Roll a move.
What does it
roll.
might do?
That's
I ain't pissing on nothing.
Yeah,
Whichever
no.
you wants to be associated with the chicken, you do your thing. I'll be down here putting this chicken on the floor and looking away.
I am going to go with Tiffany.
I don't want to piss on anything because I feel like that's gonna send it the wrong message. I don't want to send it a dominance message.
Corbin returns. What's the problem?
I guess I grab some rocks or something and maybe like rub them between my hands or whatnot to like get my scent on
Stick
them.
them down your butt crack.
Yep.
Yeah, like put them. Maybe put them. Yeah, like maybe I like start like under the armpits. And just put them on the ground near the food or whatever.
Okay.
Because like I don't think we're equipped to do anything right now. If we don't want to just flat out
give it
kill
food
it.
and then we give it food and then it associates the food with us and it goes, oh, they're nice, and then it'll follow us and be tame like a dog.
I mean, that's the first step.
Yeah. It's a robot. It'll be fine.
It's not a robot. It's part animal.
Can we continue to talk about this on the way back because it's dark now and we have to sneak around the base?
Yeah, and
so we're definitely going home now. We're not staying here to, be associated with it more closely.
It's getting pretty late. What do you think?
I love that
Alfie's the one who can tame things. I don't know.
Corbin's already walking back. Just throw
Alfie,
the chicken
your
on the
dog.
ground.
And Alfie's like, he's forgotten about Gran again, and it's I need to get home. Yeah, we need to give it time. We'll come back maybe with like rope or I need to get home. Come on, let's go.
All right.
He sounds half panicked.
Do we want it to come to your house or my house or Corbin's house or what? Because it is a robot. I'm thinking maybe we could write our address on the floor next to Chicken just in case.
Let's all go to one person's house, right? So all of our scent trails go to one place anyway.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you're the one who peed on a tree. So I guess we lead it to your house. I was
smoking a cigarette the whole time also.
I mean, I do not want it to be eating our chickens. Definitely not the alpaca, so we ain't going to my house.
They need chickens left to eat.
They might buy some more. We got to get our eggs, man. We got to get our eggs.
That will take
Depends on if it's market day.
I need to go home to... Like, Gran's going to be really upset that
Let's go to Alfie's house.
You think Grant's going to be okay with you having a big wolf robot appear at the door in the middle of the night?
I mean, she's pretty heavy sleeper.
Okay. You better make sure she pulls the blinds tonight, because that thing had a really bright searchlight. That's what woke me up.
Okay. So we're heading back to my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you don't probably go through the military base. You probably go around it because that's probably the quicker way back to your place.
Yeah.
Since we know where we're going.
No, we walk boldly through the middle of the military completely.
No, I mean like
we just
following actual public highways and shit to Alfred's place. Because Tiffany's farm's probably like on the edge, and this you're sort of like south. Let's say she's on the south of wherever you guys are. Place where you are now, you're in the sort of like the southeast. The military base is sort of like to the northeast, and you just walk up and across, and then you're at where perhaps Alfie lives or something. I know we've got it on the thing where Alfie actually lives, but I'll have to change over to it. But we will.
It's in the more northern part of
what
the
we'll do is
city.
We'll take a break from. Oh yeah, we'll take a break. We'll go to break now, and then we'll come back for the. Third hour, yeah, the third hour.
Okay, sounds good.
Right, so as per usual, guys, everyone in chat, we will be we'll be back with you without intermission in about a couple of seconds. But obviously, people watching on YouTube, we'll be back with you momentarily. Speak to you in a little bit. Right, there you go.
It was Rooster's shuttlecraft. So I wrote Chupapolo into Google Translate, and it translates to suck chicken, which I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But then it's like, did you mean chupapolas? And I was like, what is chupapolas? Sucks dicks.
Yeah.
So Corvin's out there screaming sucks dicks.
No, I said
Chupapolo, Pollo is chicken. Pollas is dicks.
Chupapoyas.
Chupapolas.
In my defense, there's about 1,000 words in Spanish for penis. So
Who's talking?
Me.
Oh,
the voice is in your head, James.
Give me a second.
It's me.
What?
Me.
Wow, Claytor's constantly getting interrupted.
Hey, you motherfuckers, get out of my garage. I told you last time, get the hell
I'm
out
gonna
of my
lamp
garage.
you. That's what he's saying. I'm gonna lamp you with both hands.
I'd imagine it's probably frustrating early on having trying to communicate and organize the house and unpack all that shit without being able to talk and everything. He's probably going to be busy like that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, So, do you know how I imagine? So I'm going back to the Star Trek things. A generation. When I was a kid, when I heard it, I thought, "Oh, this could be excellent." You can have Picard on like the saucer section, and then maybe Kirk in control of the separated section. And they're fighting in space, something in space. No, that didn't happen at all. I don't know why it didn't happen, but it would have made such cool sense if it did.
You're right.
And I mean, they could have killed Kirk by because the Enterprise D got destroyed quite really lamely by something that's like a bird of prey that's completely obsolete compared to the Galaxy class. They even say in the film, we've got no, there's no way we can defeat a Galaxy class, because our bird of prey is like 100 years old compared to that like 7-year-old machine.
The Galaxy can fight off like 5 modern birds of prey at the same time. Also, it's pretty silly.
It's been so long since I've seen Generations. Isn't there like something that involves like them doing something to Geordi or something to?
Yeah, they tap into the thing and they read the. That's where they get the shield modulation from. But yeah. The thing I don't understand is why did Picard go back to that point? Why didn't he go back to an earlier point?
It's a poorly written movie. There's your like.
And also, did he technically? Theoretically, did he actually succeed? Because isn't he still in the? Could he not still potentially just be stuck in the rift?
I mean, maybe the entire show is in the rift.
Oh God!
Maybe we're in the rift.
Oh God!
Wait. Spock tried to go back in time, but instead went into the Nexus, right? The whole JJ verse was in the Nexus the whole time.
I knew it.
Also, my question is, why didn't he just take a shuttle and just put a suit on and jump out at it? Rather than
it's a poorly written movie. Trying to understand the characters' reasonings behind their actions in it is it's like a mountainous dung heap of problems. I feel like it's not even worth the effort because there's no good explanation and anything. Like a lot of the times, like even trying to come up with a reasonable explanation on your own is just headache inducing whenever writing's like that.
Leonard Nimoy thinks that was the death of Kirk that was also a waste as well.
Oh yeah, it was.
Which is why
the only thing I actively remember from the movie, like any one specific scene really, is Data swearing. When the ship is when the Enterprise is crashing into the planet and he's like, "Oh shit."
I think that was the best scene. The whole
I think that is the best scene from the entire film.
Do you know why they destroyed the Enterprise D? You know the reason why they destroyed the Enterprise D?
No, but I could probably guess.
What's your guess?
Probably so they could switch over to CG.
Actually, no.
Really?
So, Industrial Light and Magic didn't build the Enterprise D. They had no input on it, even though they built all the other like ships. And basically, the Enterprise D was really badly made model.
Mm.
And because it was done for film, it was kind of a weird aspect for cinematic filming.
Yeah.
So they destroyed it so that they could build the new ship for it.
Yeah, because like even if they tried to make a replica, it wouldn't look exactly the same, and then people get nitpicky over that. It's just easier to destroy it and then.
But they changed. They added more stuff to it though. I think they added like internal lights and stuff like that. They modified it so that it had more windows in it and windows that lit up. I can't remember if it had like spotlights on it as well because the The actual model itself didn't, so you didn't see all the the name being lit up like the A. But yeah, it's something. It was basically the model was pretty bad. It was too big and unwieldy to use.
That makes sense. I quickly step away.
Okay, so have you got a tumble dryer stroke washing machine in the garage?
Yeah.
I can hear like bits hitting the metal of the tumble dryer.
Is it loud? Should I turn it off?
Nah, it's just in the background.
Yeah, I just don't want it to be annoying.
Sorry?
That's the main thing. I said I don't want it to be annoying. That's the main thing. I already limit. I'm like, just don't do laundry at 2 a.m. Reasonable request. Yeah, because that's usually when I go to bed. So
Are they doing laundry at 2 a.m.?
No, thankfully.
Are you the only one in
this game?
Are you the one that did you draw the short straw then and got the garage?
No, I chose it. Because it's just easier this way. I've done it before. I know how to deal with it. So that was my reasoning. I'm weird.
But you will be moving again, won't you?
It's literally 200 feet behind the porch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not far.
No, so there's no reason to rip up the garage door and wall it up or something.
Yeah, there's no reason for it. That's why there's plastic. That's why I'm living in a minimal space with minimal things like my PC, my desk, a chair, my TV, my PS4, a light, my bed, and my dressers. That's it.
I'm living with minimal things. He named 7 electronics and a whole bunch of stuff.
So
I need entertainment.
Did you drink all the eggnog reefs?
I told Nick he can have it all, and if he doesn't want it, then throw it in the bin.
Oh, you should bring it. If it's still in date, you should bring it to the event and we'd all try it. Give us all a try of it and poison us.
No. It's open now anyway, so 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, exactly. But 2 weeks is pushing it, I think. That's for an egg-based drink.
Fishy brought us all a bit of cake.
Fishy, have you brought us all? Oh, he doesn't have his headphones on yet.
Have you brought us all a bit of cake?
Nope. You can just all watch.
You
Pringles.
You monster.
I ain't got anything. I had some crumpets.
It's leftover carrot cake.
Oh, I love carrot. It's my favourite cake. I love carrot cake.
It's really good.
Well, not that I'm very picky about cakes, to tell you the honest truth. They're probably all my favourite.
So none of you has a favorite starship that's a non-main ship, maybe a class that's only showed up a few times.
I go where Starfleet assigns me.
No, see, I already told you. Mine was the second episode of Discovery. It's a quad nacelle ship.
Well, there's several quad nacelle ships in the main timeline.
I've never seen it.
There's the Prometheus, although that's a warship.
How many nacelles does the Nebula have?
2.
2?
Or 3. No, 2.
Nebula's the sister ship of the Galaxy class, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
No. Nebula is a class.
No, but I'm saying
but
the Constitution. No, not the the. I can't remember what the sister ship of the Enterprise is.
The sister ship of the Enterprise is the Yamato. The Yamato and the Enterprise are the 2 flagships of the Federation at the beginning of TN.
Did you know Wolf 2-5, whatever it is? No, Wolf
359.
Yeah. They sent a Constitution class against a fucking Borg cube. They sent a load of obsolete fucking Starfleet ships against the Borg cube.
They deployed everything they had in the area.
Yeah, but the Constitution wasn't even probably in active service.
They just sent everything they had in the area.
Isn't that what you do when you're losing?
I read somewhere that it was deliberately sent because so that the board couldn't assimilate like later technology ships.
That probably sounds like
they sent a load of obsolete stuff against it so that,
Well, they also sent a lot of modern ships. I believe the Yamato was lost in that battle.
See, my idea would be like we want a Miranda class, a fucking 80-year-old ship. We just shoved on like basically a ship that's obsolete, and we have to prove ourselves to get like onto a better ship at some point.
The Constellation class, which was refit era, had 4 nacelles.
I think that's the one I was thinking of.
It was in TNG also.
Yeah,
well, you want us to be like a
thinking of
junker ship. All the people got rejected from other crews.
I'm not suggesting we play a junker ship, but since we were talking about quad nacelle ships.
Hey, now Picard, before he had the Enterprise, his previous ship was a Constellation class.
It was the Stargazer. Yep.
Don't ship shame us.
I'm not.
Should we go back? Or are you all eating?
I'm eating, clearly.
I got 3
I'm
more
almost
Pringles.
done eating.
You could start with Nick.
$22.85. All right. Okay. I'm going to do my usual. Well, hello and welcome back to part 3 of our Tales from the Loop week 9 Checkmate. You can all unphrase.
Good. Uh-oh. We broke.
There's a glitch in the system.
Okay, I'm good.
All right.
Debug.exe.
So you'll end up at. So you'll end up at Alfie's place.
Can I ask them for help, like on the way there, brainstorming what we're gonna say to my grandmother?
Okay.
She was. Well, I told her I wasn't gonna miss supper again, and I don't know what to say since I missed supper, and now I'm asking if you guys can stay overnight. What were we doing that?
Oh, I wasn't going to stay overnight. I just wanted to make sure the trail didn't lead back to my house. I'm going home.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's the plan then?
Yeah.
That was my plan, I assumed.
I misunderstood.
Yeah, no, you're going to be here by yourself. You and your grandma are going to have
I
a
don't
big
care about
wolf
that.
robot thing turning up at your door. 3 a.m. or thereabouts.
It didn't have thumbs.
It's got teeth. Not a big ass hole in my chicken coop, remember?
Yeah, but it had chickens to eat inside of it.
And now it's got little boys. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so I guess we're talking outside of the house.
You smell the smell of burgers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm going to say. But
I was trapped in a well. No, wait. You were helping me with a science project.
Okay. That sounds good.
And then she can call and I'll answer.
We just lost track of time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
And then Alfie runs up to the host. Gran!
The
Gran,
door
I'm
opens.
sorry.
And your grandfather's standing there. And he crosses his arms. Alfie Griffith, where have you been? Why are you so dirty?
Science we're doing for school, and we lost with Nick. He's completely flustered at this point. And so we had to go to the woods for getting specimens for the terrarium we're building. We have to build a terrarium for school.
Give us a charm roll, please, Alfie.
This is not going to go well. I am going to use a luck to reroll. I could take, I guess, a condition to reroll, couldn't I?
Yes.
Could I take scared?
That's what I was thinking.
Sure.
Because, I think he's pretty scared at this point. Damn it.
So, your granddad clips you behind the ear.
Oh.
Go to your room.
Yes, sir.
He's in trouble.
And Alfie goes up to his bedroom. And he probably is quietly crying to himself. He just throws himself on the bed.
Oh.
I turn to Nick and I say, so what do we do now?
We go home before he'll call. I don't know. It's just we'll talk about it tomorrow at school.
All right.
Okay. So, Alfie. So it's been about an hour. There's a knock at your door.
Just a knock? Nobody's saying anything?
Yeah, just a knock.
I go and probably wipe my nose on my sleeve or something, and just go over to the door and open it slowly and look out.
Your grandfather's standing there.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And he walks into your room.
Okay.
You need to get from he basically starts talking about respecting your elders. Could it not hurt you to pick up the phone and at least phone ahead to say you're late? Your grandmother's cooked burgers for you tonight, and this is how you repay her hard work by not coming to dinner.
I'm sorry, sir. And Alfie's complete, he's no eye contact.
What was you really doing? Why are you so why are you? I know, because you didn't jump in the river, so you wouldn't be dirty.
Grubby shoes, maybe. Ankle deep.
Shoes.
Yeah, my shoes would probably be all muddy still in the riverbank.
Why? Yeah. Why are your shoes so dirty?
Hookers and blow in Vegas.
How does that get his shoes dirty?
How doesn't
Depends on what the hookers are doing.
Yeah, what are the hookers doing that are getting his... the
Obviously,
blow is
they're
going to be
pooing in
white.
his shoes.
There is some nasty shit going on in Vegas. If his shoes are getting all muddy and it's from hookers, that isn't mud.
I didn't say any of that.
You implied there was an implication.
I didn't imply that. Nope.
Shit. I don't know if
Vegas, not Berlin.
Shit. Alfie doesn't want to tell him the truth because he knows that no, he's going to tell him half the truth. He's not going to tell them that they went to the military base, but he's going to tell his grandfather that something ate the chickens, or like bit the heads off the chickens at Tiffany's farm.
Okay.
And we followed the tracks, and it was a starving wolf. So I'm leaving all of the suspicious bits out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm being completely truthful about all of the non-weird stuff.
Well, he's going to say that's a very stupid thing for you to do. You do know that wolves are wild animals, right?
Yeah, but we domesticated dogs from wolves.
Yes, hundreds of years ago, Alfie. They didn't do it overnight.
Well, I have a pet tarantula.
Yes, but it's not the same thing, Alfie. It's not a dog. It's not something that can bite your face off and rip you apart.
I know, Gramps. I'm sorry.
Well, you will be sorry. As of now, for the rest of the week, I expect you home within half hour after school. That should be plenty of time for you to get back here. You are now grounded for the week. You will be here at home, ready to have your dinner at 6 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Anything else, sir?
No. And I hope you understand that your grandmother slaved over those burgers all day. She made them fresh. She made them by hand, especially for you.
She killed the cow. She ground beef.
Are you saying
I'm just
smack around the head again?
Out of character. I'm going. That's a lot of work for
that's what I was thinking. If she spent all day making burgers, I was
made burgers last week.
So I'm all day? No.
Maybe she ground the
Alfie
meat
just
down from the
acknowledges
steaks
it.
herself.
He's not going to be a little shit. Not to his grandfather. There's very few people that.
Yeah, because he'll take a belt to your fucking backside. Probably.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. Even with the growing chip on Alfie's shoulder, there's probably not anyone that he respects more than his grandfather. He doesn't have the same relationship that he has with his grandmother. It's not that loving, caring relationship. It's not that anchor relationship, but he heavily respects his grandfather.
All right.
So
okay.
Yeah, he's not going to be a shit. He's going to agree. And
he's gonna turn around and say, "You can come down and eat those burgers."
Okay, I'll be down in a minute.
But then you're gonna go straight up to bed, and then you can think about what you've done.
Yes, sir. And then Alfie does just that. He'll stay in his room. He's probably looking outside through the night for anything on and off. If he wakes up, he's probably trying to stay awake, but he'll fall asleep during the night unless anything wakes him up.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wakes up anytime, he's going to look out the window just for anything suspicious before going back to bed.
Okay. So something does wake you up at night.
Okay.
A howl. Right outside your door.
Like
Not your
my
bedroom door. No.
It's Corbin playing a joke.
And you can hear dogs barking. As soon as there's a howl, the neighbourhood dogs start to bark or howl in response.
I get up and look out my window.
You can see something pacing outside.
Do I have any more Halloween candy in my room?
Yes.
Okay. Now that I know it's a dog, I'm not going to give it chocolate. There's got to be plenty. I give it, you know what, James? It's your favorite. I'm giving it candy corn. I get all the candy corn. I just like probably quietly open my window, like as quietly as I can. I'm like, I can't come down. Here, have some food. And I like throw out some candy.
It looks
and
up,
stuff.
its eyes glowing white as it sort of like shines a light on your bedroom window.
Ah!
Because dogs can look up, you know.
Yes. I don't know why anyone would ever question that.
I would question it.
Turn those off before they know I'm here. They know you're here.
Okay, these bright lights just stay on.
I can't come out. Here, have some food and just be careful and don't cause any trouble. And I probably still throw out like a small piece of Snickers anyway.
Okay.
Just like a piece. But I don't want to climb down or anything.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that it's fed, right?
Okay. You can hear it munching on the candy corn. I assume it's like a ball sweet type thing. The hard candy.
It's not hard. It's very soft.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never fucking had it.
Is that what it is? Is like candy corn is part of like the international mental image of Halloween in America?
Sort of.
It wasn't until like last year when Ark put loads of candy corn in the game for Halloween. I was like, what the fuck is candy corn?
Yeah, and my mates, my
The
mates,
drops last
my
season were
friends-
candy corn.
Yeah,
friend-
exactly.
Last year.
My
Yeah.
friend's wife, who's American, she loves candy corn. So when she was telling me about it like years ago, so that's where I learned about it. And I saw it somewhere. No, we don't have candy corn in the UK. Well, you might be able to get it in import shops, but
Yeah.
I'm not paying extortionate prices for something that I might not even like.
I had never heard of it until Ark brought it in.
I'd imagine it's probably similar for me trying to get a hold of Jaffa cakes. Which
Yes.
Mention those. We don't talk about Jaffa cakes. I mean, yeah.
evil
Worst
people
things ever.
They're not. They're
Love 'em.
delicious.
They're disgusting.
love them
fucking
so much.
Right.
But like the good ones, not the crappy Polish ones that seem to be everywhere here. That for whatever reason, those are the ones that get
in my
imported.
opinion, there is no good fucking version of a Jaffa cake. So
Well, you hate orange, so yeah. I mean, it's never going to
I
be a
don't
good
hate
version
orange.
of
I just
orange.
don't like
You said
orange
you didn't
and
like
chocolate.
it.
Don't like orange and chocolate.
So no Terry's chocolate oranges for you at
That's
So good, cherries,
Christmas
chocolate,
or Easter.
orange.
Fucking hate
Whenever
Terry's
they come
chocolate.
out.
In fact, we had orange Kit Kats downstairs the other week. I didn't realise I bought. I grabbed two. The two wafer ones, 2 sticks.
Yeah.
Brought it upstairs to have it with my cup of tea. Bit into the chocolate, orange chocolate.
Do you not look at your food before you put it in your face?
No, because I just assumed it was a
Isn't
Kit
the wrapper
Kat.
orange?
I'm colourblind,
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
so it looked red to
forgot.
me.
Yeah, well, that makes sense then.
Just a slightly different shade of red, but it just looked red. We haven't had Kit Kats for ages, so I tried eating it. It was disgusting. Threw it away, and then took the other one straight back downstairs and put it back in the biscuit tin, and they are still there because I refused to eat them.
Yep. Very reasonable.
But yeah, other than that, sure. So next day, Alfie's been grounded.
Mm.
So, should we jump?
I feel like Tiffany would race to Alfie's house first thing to find out what happened before school.
Okay. On your tractor?
Yeah, on my tractor.
It's not a drag tractor.
No, it's like a quad bike tractor.
Tokyo tractor drifting.
I was saying it's not worth, getting candy corn because it's gross.
Yeah,
I can imagine someone must like it.
I've never had it.
Clearly.
Someone must
never
like
had
it. I bet it's like a particular taste that you either like or hate. A bit like Marmite. However, Marmite for me, I don't mind it. I don't love it and I don't hate it.
Marmite's one of those things that I would not ever eat directly on anything, but putting it in something, I like the background flavor that it leaves. Because it's so strong of a flavor.
You're not supposed to put much on anyway. I love it when you watch Americans try the
people treat it like peanut butter.
A whole spoon. No, don't do that. And they're like, oh, this is disgusting. It's supposed to be like really thinly spread on toast or something. Or it goes really well with cheese as well, allegedly.
What, Vegemite?
Marmite,
yeah. My roommate loves it.
Similar, but yeah.
My roommate loves it.
Just salty. That's all it is.
I have a thing of it that I bought once to make. I think it was like a chicken pot pie, and it's still in the fridge because
Twiglets. Love Twiglets. Anyway, so
the only reason I know what Twiglets are is from an episode of Spaced, and I did look it up afterwards.
I loved that show.
Yeah, so did I. But anyway, yeah. So Tiffany, you're racing to Alfie.
So Tiffany, you arrive. Obviously, Alfie hears the fucking tractor anyway.
Yeah.
You're downstairs. Obviously having breakfast, Alfie.
Yeah, I'm assuming my grandfather's probably off at work already.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I'm probably trying to apologize to my grandmother. And
well, she's like, well, don't forget you need to come straight home from school tonight.
And like Alfie's still visibly shaking because he's still scared, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, Gran, yeah.
Your grand's
I know.
anchor, but isn't she?
Yeah, but don't I need to have like a moment with her where, like, I feel like if she's upset with me, how is that? Like, I need to reconcile my feelings with her.
Mm-hmm.
To be able to recover that scared.
Yep.
And
go on then.
I don't know. I feel like I would suspect she's still upset with me. She didn't even talk to me last night.
No, she didn't, because your granddad handled that.
Yeah.
Because she's too soft on you. Would be his reasoning.
See, I wasn't sure if it was that she was too soft on me or that she was upset with me and didn't want to say anything. So I don't know. What is the atmosphere between me and my grandmother this morning?
Pretty much the same, but obviously, your granddad has grounded you, so she respects his decision, and she just reminds you that you need to come home, and that if you do not able to come straight home because you're doing something, that you need to phone ahead and let them know rather than leaving it to not knowing where you've gone.
I will, Gran. I'm really, really sorry. And I give her maybe a really big hug, as hard as I can squeeze.
Sure.
Can I recover from scared?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm nice. Okay. So Tiffany, you're outside. What are you doing?
Knocking on the door. I'm looking around for footprints. I'm sneaking around for footprints.
All right, give us an investigation roll, please.
Looking around for footprints.
Do I see her walk past the dining room window?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I probably somehow maneuver Gran so that she's not facing the window.
0 successes.
Okay, so you don't find anything out of the ordinary. Maybe it was on the sidewalk. Maybe it wasn't.
Maybe I'm just crap at looking.
Maybe it didn't even
she's not trying to be super creepy and investigate stuff. Seriously. More like anything there? Knock on the door.
Okay. There's a knock at the door. His grandmother answers it. Oh, hello there, Tiffany.
Hi, Mrs. Elfie.
This is an unexpected visit.
I just came to see if Elfie's ready for school.
Oh, yes.
I
Elfie,
hear
remember
Tiffany.
that science project? We should probably go check on that.
Yeah, Tiff, just I told them about the wolf that, the wolf that bit the head off the chickens, and we followed its tracks.
What?
I'll explain later. I grab my lunch and then give Gran a hug and then go outside.
Don't forget, Alfie, you need to be back here half hour after you finish school.
Mm-hmm. Or call if I'm gonna be late, and then I have to ask permission. I know.
No.
You said that.
Yes, but right now you're grounded, so you need to be back here half hour after school.
Oh, okay. I just misunderstood.
Sometimes I think that child has got his head in these clouds.
Yeah, he definitely does.
And I like, once my grandmother shuts the door, I guess I tell Tiffany that I had
Tiffany
to fess.
punches you in the arm and goes, "What the hell were you thinking? Telling the cops that there's a feral wolf running around the town eating chickens?"
There's plenty of wolves and coyotes and stuff in the.
Yeah, breaking into chicken coops?
I didn't say that it like bit through the wall. I just left out all of the robot parts.
Oh, okay, that's less weird.
It was here last night.
Still a little bit like, well, they're gonna be looking for feral dogs now.
I don't think that's that out of the ordinary.
Okay, as long as they don't lock the city down again like they did with the alien thing.
They were already looking for that. The military was out. The military and the police aren't the same. I think we'll be okay.
Okay, well, I don't know. Anyway, so he was here last night. What did he do?
Well, he was pacing back and forth below my window. He woke me up at 3 a.m. I threw him some of my Halloween candy. I wish I'd thought to sneak some of the burgers up to my room afterwards.
That's because Alfie's a human Hoover.
Do you got a shed back there? Like, should we make sure it didn't rip a hole in it and live there or not?
Yeah, we can look quickly. Just don't want Gran to notice us. We got to get to school. I'm kind of grounded.
We got a few minutes. You what?
How
are we supposed to go hunt the wolves if you're grounded?
I don't want. I can maybe sneak out after they're asleep, but
that's just gonna get you even more grounded.
I know. We'll figure it out.
I think I guess maybe
I do want to go and check below my window, just like walk around the yard kind of nonchalantly.
Okay.
But I'm clearly looking to see if there are any footprints below my window. Well, not clearly. Like I am trying to do that, but I'm trying to not look suspicious in doing it in case my grandmother sees me.
Okay. So do you want to give me a stealth roll then, please?
Sneak?
Yeah, sneak. Sorry, I keep calling it stealth.
1 success.
All right, you managed to not draw your grandmother's attention. She's probably watching something on TV, like the news. No,
it's the morning. She's
morning
probably watching morning TV, like Good Morning America or something.
Okay, she's watching that then. All right, fine.
Yeah, jeez. Jeez. Hey, Scopes. So roll investigate. For looking for the tracks?
You find the tracks. You know roughly where it was. You don't need to roll for that.
That makes sense, actually, yeah.
And I mean, you can tell there's no candy left, but there are like signs of crumbs, a few crumbs. Most of it's been like hoovered up by the canine wolf thing.
Where did the tracks lead? Like, how did it get into the yard and whatnot?
It probably just leapt over the fence like foxes do. Foxes jump over fences.
I did not know that.
Huh.
Like really tall fences?
Yes.
That's kind of impressive. Well, every day you learn something.
Badgers make holes. Badgers will just
yes.
push their way through the fence, where foxes will either dig under it or climb it or jump over it. Well, jump on top and then pull themselves over.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's what a cat would do.
There's a big-ass wolf robot thing as well.
Can we not be nice to fucking Scapes? She's horrible to me.
And I don't... Do I smell it at all? Like,
I don't know what I did. Sorry, Alfie?
Does Alfie smell it at all?
It's left you a little present.
Little robot poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's brown and filled with lug nuts. Okay. Yeah, then I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to go with Tiffany to school. Did that break you, James?
Now because of lug nut.
Yeah, there's little lug nuts in it. Counting to 6, but missing 5.
Yeah.
All
right. Tiffany is going to have a conversation with Alfie about how maybe we should skip school today, since it's been 2 weeks and she's been attending perfectly and everything is going well. So maybe they won't notice her today.
I can't get in trouble immediately the day after.
But how are we going to investigate if there's only like half an hour? How soon you gonna be at home?
I've got to be at home a half hour after school.
Yeah, so that leaves us approximately 0 time to investigate. I mean, I guess we could. When's your dad or your granddad get home?
Could you get a set of walkie-talkies from the Radio Shack where you work?
Yeah, I can do that.
Because I could help you guys over the radio.
That might work.
And maybe we could get
it's kind of going to go to your house anyway. The tricky part is going to be doing stuff with your grandmother around.
Well, it only showed up after they were asleep. And it'll probably come back tonight. They're not going to let me have a sleepover. I could tell you that for sure. But I mean, you guys could sneak out and come around when it came last night.
So then we are the ones that get grounded?
I'm already grounded. What?
I don't know. Maybe Nick's got a better plan, or Corvin or someone. He's always trouble.
Yeah. Let's wait till we get to
let's
school.
Let's talk
and
before
figure
school. Find out. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, should we jump to you meeting up before school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Standing outside, like, come over here. Come over here. Just in case we do bunk off school.
Okay.
Okay. What?
The wolf thing came over to Alfie's house, but Alfie got grounded because he's an idiot.
Alfie.
What would you have done?
I would not have told my parents that there's, by the way, this giant feral fox running a wolf breaking into people's houses.
I just said it was a starving wolf that ate your chickens.
Yeah.
Heads.
Anyway, what are we gonna do? I was thinking about maybe bunking off school, but then again, the wolf thing is probably gonna go to Alfie's house.
What if it eats Alfie's family?
Well, it didn't eat him last night.
Because Alfie gave him candy corn. Gave it candy corn.
I'm not gonna eat my family because I gave it candy corn.
Yeah, I mean, are you saying his grandmom's made of candy corn?
No. I'm saying it's gonna go there looking for food,
Yeah, I know. So
That's
we
a
gotta
good
do
thing.
something.
and
Oh, you
all
mean
it's
what
gonna
if it eats-
find is your grandma.
Yeah, what if it goes to your house? What if it goes to your house during the day, Alfie?
Seemed to hide during the day.
It's the big bad wolf.
Did it go to your house yesterday during the day? No, it was hiding out in the
I
woods.
don't know. I was in school.
But we didn't see any other tracks or anything. And
Yeah,
did
that's
you hear
true.
anything from your parents about it?
No.
Oh my.
Woo!
Thank you for the raid.
Raiders.
Sorry,
Today 27.
I was reading, yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
no alerts because what's it called?
Streamlabs is down. Yeah.
Streamlabs is down. But
thank you for the raid.
Hi guys.
Hi, how's it going? I was like, wait, exploding dice? What?
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
Corvin has a plan.
Who raided?
Corvin.
Is it
Loading
Chorus
dice.
RPG? I assume.
What is
I'll find
Corvin's plan?
Exploding dice. Regardless.
It better not be to hurt the poor wolf.
Corvin's gonna take a gun and shoot the. No, he's not gonna do that. Corvin's gonna skip a couple classes to go and hang out.
Oh, exploding
Around your
dice.
house.
Oh.
There we go. Thank you for the
Then-
thank you for the host, most appreciated. And everyone else, go give them a follow.
Corvin's gonna be there during the day a little bit, look around
in
and see if
school.
anything happens.
Oh, Corvin's gonna bunk off school and
A couple classes and then come back at the end of the day to meet up with you guys again.
Did you decide to go to school, or are you not bunking school?
What?
Corvin is explaining the plan at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Corvin's in class right now. How else would they be talking?
Okay. Well,
Oh no, we were
you're
outside school. We haven't gone
You're
in
outside-
yet.
You haven't gone in yet.
Whatever.
'Cause
We're
we got up
going into
early.
homeroom.
Yeah.
So we're going into school. Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna quick time out. So basically, we're playing Tales from the
Actually, yeah, we're like coming up on a break anyway.
Yeah, so
why don't you
we
go to
just
break and then
break
you can
now.
explain?
All right, yep. All right, sure.
Yeah.
We'll go to break. Okay, so people who are watching the YouTube video will be back with you momentarily. Everyone else will be into intermission in a moment. So just bear with me. We'll do silly faces and stuff. Right, hello.
Is this what monkeys do?
I don't know.
I don't know what monkeys do.
I think they throw poo at people.
So,
Yeah, I refuse to also be a monkey.
so Tales from the Loop is like an 80s, think Stranger Things. It's sort of Stranger Things, but more sort of like technological and stuff.
More robots.
More robots.
More
yeah.
robots.
And basically, Tiffany, Weaves' character, her farm's been having problems with like poisoned animals, and someone's been poisoning their livestock.
It happened like once, but yeah.
But I've sort of changed the idea and taken creative liberties on it. So currently, it's actually turned out that there's some sort of robotic wolf thing that has attacked, basically killed all the chickens in the roost. No, not roost. The coop. The chicken coop. And they're currently they tracked the wolf down the other night to near a river. They followed the tracks, but they didn't track it any further than that. Mr. Fishy's character Alfie gave it some food, and they also then left some food there for it to be fed. It's not a vampire or a werewolf because it doesn't really fit the setting.
It's a cyber wolf.
But yeah,
It
it's
is a cyber wolf.
half wolf, half machine.
Panzerhund. Wait, is that what
Panzerhund.
The idea I went, where was that picture again? Do you want to post that link?
Yeah,
to that
why were you
picture?
giving us that picture when we've literally got Wolfenstein Panzerhunds like
Yeah.
around?
Daw.
But yeah, that's Alfie got grounded by his grandparents because he turned up late for dinner and didn't phone ahead. The wolf turned up at his home because everyone sort of led the scent back to his. So the wolf tracked the scent back to Alfie's house, and then at night he tipped some candy corn out because Alfie doesn't like candy corn. But obviously the wolf isn't.
That's not why. I picked it because you kept suggesting candy corn from the Halloween episode, and everyone was like, "Nobody likes candy corn."
But yeah,
so I insisted
That's pretty much it. And we got Weaves is playing. I said the hick. Tiffany Miller.
Sometimes she talks like this.
Rooster's playing the rocker, bit of a troublemaker called Corvin. But Potato Fishy's playing the weirdo called Alfie Green.
Sure.
And then you got Claytor playing the computer nerd, Nick.
Hill. James, I'm going to put another link in chat, and that's the dog from Wolfenstein, but not actually the Panzerhunds, the other dogs.
Is it Kampfhund?
Yes, Kampfhund.
Oh yeah, perhaps that's sort of more like how it would look. Yes.
Yeah, but maybe more metal than that.
Like entire limbs are replaced with metal.
Yeah, plus gluey eyes.
And just ignore Scopes. She hates me.
More accurately, she loves bugging James. I don't know if it's so much hates as it is.
But yeah, it's a really
annoying.
good system. It's a really nice setting. I think everyone's having fun in it.
Yeah. We're still here after 9 weeks.
We're about 9 weeks into it. I did try to make like each episode like a self-contained episode, but I think it works better if I just take some time to like introduce the story and get people into it, even if it takes 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah,
preferably no longer than that. Like we had.
Yeah, I don't think we should go longer than two parts for a story, unless it's like the overarching story or something. Yeah, I was gonna say last 2 weeks were our zombie episodes, zombie Halloween. Mind control zombies, I guess.
Yeah, so everything I do is with like a little from now on, DM is the depressed robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Okay.
It'll all end in flames anyway.
I'm not that depressed, I don't think.
We didn't say you're depressed. It's role playing, James. You GM as him.
Oh god, I don't know if I can do that.
You don't have to.
Any of you guys tried All Flesh Must Be Eaten? I haven't, but I have played. Oh god, system. Uni system, isn't it? It's Uni system. Yeah, I've played. I played Buffy once. Uses the Uni system by Eden. Don't know what happened to Eden. They just stopped producing anything. They haven't closed. There's been an announcement of them closing down. They've just stopped making anything, which is weird. But yeah, if you're enjoying this at all, don't. Not that I can have any bloody alerts up, but yeah, if any of you enjoy this, then consider. I wonder if it's. Is there any bloody? Is it Streamlabs still? No, Streamlabs isn't down again. Oh, is it? I'll check.
Yeah, I mean, just open up the test window, I guess, and check.
No, hang on. No, Streamlabs is working again.
Yay!
Yeah, but yeah, if any of you enjoy like role playing stuff, I mean, this channel is definitely focused to doing RPG stuff. I do other stuff, but there is definitely more role playing sort of things.
You have what, 2 other games on the go? right now, as well as a Hero Quest stream.
Yeah, we've got a Hero Quest, and we've also got an L5R game, Legends of the Five Rings, on Tuesday nights. And I also play on a Henley's channel.
Right.
Who
And soon, what else?
we're doing a D&D game as well, which will replace the thing, which will probably be in the new year. Probably the best thing, start in the new year.
And Star Trek.
Oh, and then once Tales from the Loop is finished, we'll be moving on to Star Trek.
The new Star Trek.
Which is kind
but
of
not JJ.
kind of a hard thing to read as well, because it's just sort of a mess of a book, really.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm seriously when I get to reading it, like when I'm done the rules that I'm reading right now, as I said earlier, I was finishing my Apocalypse World second edition book finally. I'm gonna see if there's anyone out there that's written some crib notes or anything, or like a way
some TLDRs.
Yeah, some TLDRs for the book or anything, like a way to kind of like navigate it a bit more streamlined. Because I've heard from both you, Rooster, and James, that it is a bit frustrating.
We've also Monday nights. We're also planning to do a
redacted
Numenera game.
Redacted.
But the GM has just moved house, so I will contact him this week and sort of figure out a date when we can start it. And it may be the new year, just because Christmas is coming up and everything. So. And what J-Wall doesn't know is that Dave is disabled, so it takes him a while to get set up and settled in his new home.
We all have to make our way. I think everyone but Rooster and James has to still read the Star Trek rules.
I've still got to read it. I've read Character Creation. That's what I've read, and I've started to read the cover. I've started to read from.
Started to read the cover.
I started to read from the. I've started to read from the. I'm going to read from cover to cover. Well,
yeah. I knew what you meant. It's just, yeah.
No, it's normal Star Trek. Is that the right word? Yeah, it's going to be
Prime Universe.
It's going to be TNG, basically.
Or Prime Universe.
TNG, yeah. DS9 sort of era, I think.
The game is written for the Dominion War, but then they also give you a little bit of material to do Refit era or TOS era, but they don't give you that much material. But they want you to play during the Dominion War. Our game will be set right after the Dominion War. And will most likely not use the published campaigns for the game, which are about, presumably, the Dominion War.
I need to quickly go use the bathroom, so I'll be back shortly.
You had time!
Yeah, no, but he had to, like, actually
he had to do that, yeah.
What was going on, so...
Since we're on that subject, I would like, if you guys want to read other stuff about Star Trek, bookmark Memory Alpha, the Wikia site, which has all of the canon Star Trek lore. So you can look at that if you're trying to think about character concepts. You can use that as a big resource.
So is that only limited to canon? Because I wasn't sure.
It's
Memory
canon.
Alpha
Memory Beta is the non-canon.
Okay,
right.
cool.
Memory Beta has all the novels and other canons.
Yeah, and Alpha has both Prime Universe and the Alternate Universe stuff.
Yeah, Memory Alpha covers the Terran Empire, Prime Universe, Kelvin timeline, and Discovery timeline.
Yeah. I have spent a lot of time there. If that is not surprising, if that is not obvious.
So it's basically TV show and movies, is that right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Were there any canon books for Star Trek? I don't think so.
Well, there's a
there might
fuckload
be
of
some
books.
Canon
yeah, but were they like declared canon, as in fed back into the TV show or anything?
Like, I'm not sure.
I'm only asking because I know Babylon 5 had like 20 books, but also
straight up
said 5 of these are canon and no more.
did Straczynski write any of those? Because like
his wife wrote a couple of them.
Yeah, because he's the show creator and he's also an author as well. Like
they weren't all his though. He declared like 2 of them because they went into like Morden's background and stuff.
I'm pretty sure there's like a prequel comic series for the first Abrams movie that takes place in the original timeline. Like it's basically the stuff that happens with Spock.
It's called Countdown.
Yeah. And I think that's canon.
Okay, so that's covered in Memory Alpha then, is it?
It might be.
Countdown is mentioned.
I'll have a look.
Okay, yeah.
I linked it in chat. Memory Alpha is great. You can also look at that to look
resource.
at starships and events of the Dominion War. And the reason I mentioned starships and the Dominion War is because since the game will be set right after the Dominion War, and the game presumes that every character in the game is at the peak of their career, this means that you all served in the Dominion War. So you will need to, when writing your character, decide what was your role in the war. Were you part of any of the major events? What ships you served on? If you didn't serve the entire time on the ship that the game will be on, because the ship we'll be playing on was also in the war. You could have been on our ship the whole time, or on a different ship.
Yeah. So we're post DS9. That was a Dominion War, right?
Yeah.
DS9 ends right at the end of the Dominion War.
Yeah. Okay. I read like the first chapter, and it was talking about being set before Voyager goes to the Badlands. So
well,
a few
the
years
book
later
wants
than
you
that,
to play
that's
during
okay.
the Dominion War.
Yeah, but you've decided we're definitely playing after.
Right.
No Voyager, none of that.
We're 2 years into Voyager, but that doesn't matter because Voyager doesn't have anything to do with the rest.
I meant no Voyager, the ship.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah,
Voyager will not regain contact with the Alpha Quadrant for a while yet. Still,
it'll be like a year or two before
I don't know how far you into Voyager weaves.
Oh, season 6 now.
Okay, yeah.
It gets really good at season 4 and 5.
Yeah, it gets much better.
The first 3 years are terrible. 4 and 5 are like possibly the best Star Trek I've seen.
First 3 are terrible. 4 and 5 are great. After that is garbage. After that, they're just like
6 is getting a bit ropey.
It waffles around a bit, but when it gets stinky, it gets really stinky.
Yeah.
What season does Barclay contact the Voyager?
That just happened. Some early season 6, mid season 6.
Yeah.
I watched that today.
Cool.
Good, then I didn't spoil that.
Yay.
So there's probably like 10 Intrepid class ships in service. You will not have served on any of them unless you are an engineer who worked on the prototype, which happened at the beginning of the Dominion War.
Is an Intrepid class something we couldn't have?
We can't. We're not going to play a warship, so that's off limits.
Why is it off limits? It's
a warship.
It's not just. Surely it's not just a warship.
It's a
Is
ship
it
built
literally
for
the one they
escort
describe in
role.
the book?
The Intrepid class is built for escort roles, which is combat.
I do love talking Star Trek with you guys, but we might want to go back considering what time we have left.
Sure.
So I don't know how much we want to do.
Oh, are we finishing it?
I figured we were going to go till 4:30.
We can go on for an extra half hour, like over what we normally do, so that it's 4 hours.
Yeah, if everyone's okay with that. I just assumed we were. But
I just wanted to make sure that, even with that, we're running low on time.
Right, let me go. Right, and welcome back to our fourth hour, or fourth hour, final hour of our game. Okay, so what was the plan again? Just remind me.
Corvin's going to bunk off a few classes. The rest of us are staying in school.
I'm going to go look around the house, see what I can see. And then after school, I guess we're going to go to his house with him. And assuming that the wolf is going to keep going back there, we'll just stay in the neighborhood. And then maybe we'll try to find its tracks to see what path it took in and out of the neighborhood.
Well, that may be hard because of like sidewalks and stuff.
Right.
Like it being
but there's
built
still going to be some kind of tracks we could possibly find. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, saying we're going to try. Then once we have found this thing, we have to decide what we're going to do with it. Corvin's of a mind that whatever you guys want to do is fine, because Corvin thinks that a metal wolf is fucking metal as shit and likes it. But he's not too keen on like petting it.
Which is fair.
Because it is stinky.
Yes, that's the reason you don't want to pet the wolf with the metal jaw. The smell. Definitely not that it can bite your hand off in one clean blow.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any other things they want to make sure we do?
Take some food. Well, I want to make sure that Corvin knows to take some food with him for if he encounters it.
Some Snicker bars and candy corn.
Don't feed too much chocolate. I didn't have many options. I didn't have any other food in my room.
Well, look, we all have Halloween candy. Let's just bring like a sack of candy. After school, when we'll go to your house, drop you off. We'll each go to our own homes, get our Halloween candy, come back, and patrol the neighborhood for the afternoon.
Okay. Well, I can't patrol the neighborhood. I'm grounded.
You won't. We will.
You'll call me if you need to, right?
We don't have walkie-talkies, right? So you mean like on the phone?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm supposed to go get some after school.
Yeah, I mentioned.
You have money to buy walkies?
I got so much money. I work there, remember?
Cash, money, H word.
And a discount, probably.
I feel like
Yeah.
at this
Staff
point,
discount.
the amount of things that have happened with all of us, we should get walkies.
And
Yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna
let's-
get them after school.
And I will plot the shit
I
out
got
of
like
the
$60.
signal. So it will work, except when I choose it not to work.
Amazing that.
Perfect. So let's also do that after school,
Okay.
after we drop off Alfie.
All right.
So do we have any... We're probably talking through homeroom now, and Mr. Harris or whatever his name is like, can you all pay attention while we're doing your homework? Just like, so what do we do with the wolf when we catch it?
What are we going to do with the wolf?
So like Gary goes,
If we take
what
it
wolf?
somewhere.
What wolf?
Go away, Gary. I just push his face away.
Wow, rude.
Wow. He's been nice lately.
I don't care.
I'll probably turn around and I'm like, Gary, there was a robot, half robot, half wolf thing that ate all the chicken heads at Tiffany's farm.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck that
really.
guy.
Old man
Oh, do you
Jenkins.
know something about it?
Yeah, old man Jenkins. His cow, one of his livestock cattle, was butchered by what he thinks was a wolf. They're
It's gonna eat your grandma.
they're
Like, Alfie comes home and
a lot of the farmers-
instead of his grandmother being there, it's the wolf.
You better check he's not in bed wearing a bonnet.
Come inside and eat dinner.
I'm sorry, Jimmy.
All the better to eat you with.
She must have been fucking thick, little Ed Ridenwood.
She had poor eyesight.
Glasses is what she needs.
Yeah.
Or she was drunk and she had beer goggles on.
Gran's been into the afternoon martinis.
Right, Brewster's having
Should we
this
make
argument.
a trap or something? Like,
So no, well, so Gary's like, yeah, so Mr. Yeah, all the farmers have had like livestock go missing, so they're getting a hunting party together. They're going to go out and look for and kill this wolf tonight. From what I understand, that's what my old man was saying.
maybe we should lure it out of town somewhere.
Out of town's probably the best option. I'm not gonna lie.
Where is the farm? Isn't the farm out of town? Where like Like, how far out of town are you gonna lure it? Because I'm
We could take
like,
it to the
where is
airport.
this? I guess where is this old man's farm? Because I imagine a lot of the farmland is on the outskirts of town.
Yeah, it's all
right?
on the outskirts of town. Yes.
So yeah, like they're already probably going to hunt it on outside of town. They're not going to be hunting it in town. I think we need to not drive it further out. I don't think that's going to fix anything. And how are you guys going to get so far out of town without being noticed? Tiffany's tractor's not that fast.
True.
What if we lure it into town again? Then it's...
If we lure it into town, it's bad. If we lure it out of town, it's bad. Let's lure it to the airport and in our garage, in our hangar. Worst case scenario, we have Jerry to stop it. Best case scenario, we have a friend. Also, worst case scenario, I have to shut it down while Jerry holds it.
That would be the saddest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep now.
I don't want to do this. Programming away. I don't want to kill you.
Really, a group of players making making what sounds like a bad plan in an RPG, that never happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, never.
So what are you going to do?
I think leading it to the hangar's our only option.
Yeah, because don't Nick need to have like a monitor so he can interface with it or whatever?
Yes.
Maybe you guys should like leave a trail of food for it from my house, maybe? Somehow?
That would make sense.
Hopefully it doesn't eat any of the cats.
We could leave a trail of M&M's.
You don't want it to eat Mr. Chumley Warner? Was that the cat's name?
It was definitely some kind of name.
Mr. Miggles?
Mr.
I have a bunch of cat names that we... Garfield?
Marmaduke?
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 I can hear your cat in the background.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of hilarious that he's like, oh, me too, me too. He's been being crazy off camera.
I think we should just take it to the airport.
That's the sensible idea.
And we can try to find something to feed it later on.
Aren't we all arguing this?
Come back and Jerry's
Take it to the airport.
Jerry's been eaten.
Oh well, I don't care.
I think our like homeroom teacher has just completely checked out at this point. He's probably just tired of us kids talking nonsense. He's just like, just need to get through the day. Get through the day, then I can have a nice big glass of wine or scotch or something.
He's got a bottle of fucking scotch at his desk. I know he does.
Oh yeah, he probably adds it to his coffee.
Here as well, where they can probably get away with it as well. Okay, so the decision is that you're going to lead a trail of food back to the aircraft, the base, yeah?
Yep.
What sort of food are you going to leave? You going to go get some chicken from all those chickens you've got?
No, we're going to get candy.
Candy.
Oh, brilliant. That's a fucking balanced diet for a wolf.
Well, it seems to like it. I mean, it's proven to have eaten it twice now.
And it's something that we can get on a short demand. Like right after school, we can all just pick some up from our houses.
And it's less messy than trying to chop up loads of chicken.
Yeah.
What is the cat doing?
Trying to climb on his head, obviously.
Yeah.
A nut. He tries to sit on the back of the chair, but the chair is like that wide on the back, and he's like that wide.
You need to get a thicker chair. Okay. So, should we just jump to the end of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who's going to go get the radios? Is that
Tiffany?
That's me.
Okay. It will cost you probably about £20. $20.
That's okay. That's all right.
That's two semi-decent radios.
Yep. A what?
Two semi-decent radios.
2 radios. Fine.
Discount you can get free.
It's not bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Employee discount.
3 is okay. 3 radios. I now have $41.
I was just watching the argument about whether an Intrepid was a science vessel or not.
I know. Literally everything says it was a science vessel except Rooster.
Seriously, we are
I
going to
could debate this all day.
We are going to have so much
But all the sources say it's a science
conversations about, like, already just the thought of, like, now that we've decided that we are going to play Star Trek, like, pretty much every break we just talk nothing but Star Trek.
vessel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been watching Star Trek for 6 weeks, so, you know. It is literally all I do.
It's a warship. All right, school's over. We're all going off.
So, what are we... So, okay, what's everyone else doing? So, Alfie has to go home, because...
Yeah.
I if no one else does, I escort him home. In
Oh.
case the wolf is there.
Yeah.
I
was
just
gonna
head
walk
there
in.
pretty much immediately right after school. Like,
Eating his grandma.
Yeah, there's a big hole in your door. It's not really.
I only
Oh,
eat half
God.
my lunch, by the way, because I want to make sure I have food to feed it tonight if it's there and, like, the plan doesn't work.
Okay.
So that it
Your
keeps
grandmother's
coming back.
made spaghetti bolognese.
Is that your least favorite food?
Fancy. No, it's not my least favorite food. I'm trying to think what actually would be the least favorite food his grandmother might make for him. I probably would be like something with, like, it would definitely be Brussels sprouts. It would have to be Brussels sprouts because she overcooks them. She doesn't know how to cook Brussels sprouts, but she knows they're healthy. So they always turn out that, like, really nasty overcooked cabbage Brussels sprouts flavor. And Alvy loves spaghetti bolognese. I mean, he probably doesn't call it bolognese because he's American, but probably just calls it spaghetti. James.
All right.
Piscetti.
Here sometimes
Piscetti.
Here sometimes it's called spag bol.
Yeah, like in the Americas, when you say spaghetti, you don't mean the noodles. You mean spaghetti noodles with tomato sauce and meat and maybe some stuff in that, and then cheese.
Yeah, because you guys call spaghetti just noodles, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, like, just the noodles is spaghetti. But,
Right.
yeah.
Who are you trying to say
Anyway,
uses spaghetti to refer to the whole meal?
like
Americans.
the Americans,
Right.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
and Canadians, like the Americas, not America, not America. Anyway,
America.
North America.
so yeah, I eat plenty of that, but there's no way I can easily take any of that to give as food. So I'm very happy that I saved half my lunch,
Okay.
and I have no idea what the cat just knocked over.
Something.
That sounded a lot, though.
Didn't
That's
sound
why,
like it broke. It sounded cardboardy, probably.
That's why again the Earth isn't flat because the cats would have pushed everything off the edge of the Earth.
I think he ran into the box that my heat gun is in, and it just, like, knocked it over and spilled stuff out of it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what Alfie does. His evening is relatively mundane. I guess maybe he has any books related to biology. He tries to look up, like, the wolf and, like, just to make sure that there's, it is a wolf.
Did he check anything out of the school library?
He definitely would. Like, he definitely would have checked out anything that, he could have from the school library that might be
All
useful.
right, do you want to give us comprehend roll then, please?
Okay.
I'll give you +1 dice because you have the books.
Okay.
I think you get to ask me some questions as well. I think.
I'll look in a second. Don't. Yep. I'm gonna roll no successes. Oh, I got 2.
Ooh.
Yay!
Look at you with your skills.
Comprehend the ability to have the right piece of information or be able to find it in the library. Game Master will give you the information or ask you to come up with something on your own. If you fail the roll, the Game Master will give you bad news, the wrong information.
Cool. Come up with something on your own.
And then you get additional information and a +1 die. When I use the information, but that's not going to be super important.
I'm going to give you a bit of information, and you can then come up with a bit of information. It generally doesn't. So this type of wolf, it doesn't generally go. It doesn't stray too far from its nest, burrow,
Den.
Yeah, den. Also, you find out it's female as well.
It's female? Okay.
Ask if it eats grandmas.
What is its preferred food?
Grandmas.
I said...
Oh, I can come up with it?
You can come up with...
It's already checked.
Chocolate.
I could totally just say it's immune to chocolate.
It loves chocolate.
It loves chocolate and it won't actually kill it. It loves chocolate and it won't actually kill it. It'll only give it an upset stomach.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go with that then.
But I need some way to convey that to them.
I'm sure Tiffany turns up at your house with a radio in hand.
Yeah, so I make sure I tell her that, and
then tell her that.
It's a Tiff. It actually really likes chocolate. Apparently, I don't know. They've done some sort of biological studies. It was just written in this textbook that I got from the library.
What?
Just
you found a textbook on you a library? No, you found a textbook on mechanical wolf half-breeds?
No, not mechanical wolves. The wolf itself.
Oh, wolves.
La Chupapollo.
La Chupapollo. Not La Chupapolas.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
All right. So you looked up the Chupapolas and you found.
I found some very inappropriate images. I found pictures of Mr. Bailey.
Oh my god.
Oh dang.
So that was an in-joke. Go watch past episodes if you want to understand that.
Episode 6, I think.
Call back.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about giving it chocolate. It's perfectly fine. It'll actually love it. It should be great for baiting it out to the hangar. What channel are we using on the walkies?
2.
Channel 9.
Okay.
Someone else might be using 1. Is it 9? Okay, it's channel 9. A little voice in my head's telling me for some reason.
Channel 9. But this thing only goes up to 5.
Oh dang! Well,
no, I put
4
it on
then.
4. I put it on whatever channel we decide on, and good luck, Tiff. And then Alfie's kind of really weird because he doesn't know how to deal with the fact that he can't go with, and he kind of feels like half shaking her hand and half giving her a hug.
Okay, Alfie. I'm gonna go now. Hope your grandma don't get eaten. If you see her lying in bed in the middle of the afternoon, you have a good old look and make sure she ain't a wolf, right?
Okay. I will.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you
I'm
later.
pretty sure she's not a wolf. Just watching her stories.
Are you sure, though? She said anything like all the better to watch stories with?
No, well, not like that. She's mostly just talking about General Hospital over and over.
Okay, it's probably your grandma.
I don't think wolves like General Hospital.
Right.
Okay, I better go now before I get you in trouble. So see you later, Elfie.
Later. And I go back inside and go up to my room and turn the radio on.
So as Tiffany's out of the house, she goes, check. Elfie, you here? Can you hear me?
I'm here. Alfie's here. Over.
Okay, over.
All right. So what do you do? What do people do?
I'm searching the neighborhood.
What are you searching for?
Tracks. I want to see if I can find any sign of it all.
Give us an investigation roll then, please.
Here comes 2 whole dice.
Mm.
Yes!
Well
Nice.
Well done.
What do I find?
I didn't expect that. You do
Big
find
pile of
it.
lug nuts.
Did I?
Pile of lug nuts.
Pile of lug nuts.
Do the
No,
lug nuts lead anywhere?
You
To an arc, say.
You find so you find like tracks against a tree, you know, and it appears to be marking the territory around this area.
So they don't seem to lead any direction. They just show that it's been here a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey guys.
Wait, when did you get ahead? Walkie-talkie.
Okay, then I find you.
Okay.
What's Nick
Nick's
doing, by the way?
Nick's
Is
sitting.
Nick with you or me or what?
Nick is sitting in the hangar, looking at his computer, drinking a cup of coffee.
He's
He's gonna
training
hang
for
by
his
himself.
future career.
Future
He turned to the
career.
camera and he's like,
How's it going?
Did Nick leave the trail of chocolates?
Yeah, I'd leave the
Like that's
trail
all
of
been done,
chocolates.
is it? Like Tiffany doesn't need to run home and get more chocolates or any bullshit like that.
I
She's
would have
done
left
her
the
job.
trail of chocolates and set up the computer. Also, I'm drinking white oolong peach tea, not coffee, so I'm not Nick.
I will go to
Dun,
the
dun, dun.
I will go to the hangar.
Hmm?
Not just to tell whoever I find in the hangar about finding the markings, but also to get the signal finder, just because maybe the wolf is receiving or sending a signal.
Okay.
Then I will carry that
reasonable.
also.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, Nick, I found some tracks. I saw that it's been hanging out near Alfie's house.
Oh shit. I mean,
It, like,
oh
it was
shit.
rubbing on a tree and
lug nuts.
stuff.
Oh, lug nuts. Did you find the lug nuts?
Hold on to your
Wait.
lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul.
What is that from?
The Mask.
Thank you. I knew that line.
All right. So
So I update everybody and then I go back out.
okay.
Guys, found anything yet? Over.
So what you? So you two are out. What are you doing? I just need to figure out what you're doing.
I'm going to be looking for more tracks and putting out candy where I find the tracks.
Okay.
I was just going to take the walkie-talkie from Alfie to the hangar.
Okay. So
I'm delivering walkie-talkies.
So
that's
you
it.
and Nick are. So Tiffany and Nick are hanging out in the hangar. Yeah.
So far, waiting for the thing to
Okay.
come.
Okay. And have you left the door open or the hangar door open or something, or the hangar door's not fully shut?
I feel like actually Tiffany is probably building a trap.
A trap.
Because when this thing gets to the hangar, we don't need it like barreling around the hangar trying to eat us or whatever. Well, not a trap, but like a little kennel thing, which may or may not convert into a trap, depending
Like
on
a
how
humane
successful
trap,
she is.
like not like a
Yeah, not like a mouse trap, wolf-sized.
like a cage
No,
that we
or-
can like lead
Okay.
it into and then shut the door.
Yeah,
All right. So while you're setting this,
or actually,
doghouse
well, you could even lead it.
Could
There's got to be like other offices or something there.
Do you
You
want to
could
give
lead it
me
into
a
that.
tinker roll, please, Tiffany?
I can do that. Can I use my multi-tool?
Yes.
Is this a multi-tool kind of operation? Yes.
Yes, you're building.
Yeah. Bloop. 3 successes.
Ooh. Tinker. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you build the thing. You build the dog crate thing.
Yeah, it's basically a dog crate thing with a door.
Okay, as you're building it, and you've literally just finished it. As you stand up, there's definitely a smell of musk.
Oh dang, Nick, I can smell it.
I can smell you.
No, it's not me. God damn it.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. I can smell it. You can smell it too.
You think we should hide in one of the offices? I think we should hide in one of the offices.
I think we should hide in one of the offices, yeah.
Let's go.
It's standing in the... did you leave the hangar door? Some sort
Left
of
the
door?
hangar door open. I
Okay,
built the
it's standing
kennel
inside,
thing in the middle of the
it's
hangar.
standing inside the hangar.
Oh shit. Tiffany is gonna try and edge behind the crate thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if the dog comes to her, it will hopefully run into the crate.
Jerry's just looking at it going, oh look, it is a robot dog.
Nice doggy.
Nice doggy. Approaches. Dog. The wolf looks a bit confused. Sniffs the air. Can't smell any scent on Jerry.
Except for all the chocolate I smeared on him when he wasn't looking. Yes.
Okay, Jerry is
Retcon
devoured.
win.
Oh God.
That's a big wolf.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Jerry is just licked to death.
Oh God.
It's
Jerry gets
its
licked
tongue
and
is
instantly
sandpaper,
rusts.
and it just like wears him down over time.
So Jerry sort of pats the dog at the wolf, and the wolf like continues into the hangar and eats the rest of the chocolate, and then just sits down.
The chocolate was leading to the cage.
Okay, well it goes to the cage.
I was intending to say that.
And then sits down on the cage and barks for some more food of some sort.
Hi, doggy. Nick, what do we do?
You're the animal person.
Alfie's the animal person. Alfie, it's here. What do we do? Over.
Just don't startle it. Just and like Alfie's clearly trying to not talk too loudly because he doesn't want his grandma to hear. He's probably underneath his bed so that the sound doesn't travel as much.
Okay.
Is his grandfather home or not?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's definitely trying to hide that he's on the radio. This is clearly violating the spirit of being grounded, whether or not he is actually not doing it. Don't startle it. Slow movements. Talk to it calmly in soothing voices. Keep an eye on its body, and its body language. Like if it looks scared, don't corner it. Just
I ain't cornered it. Sitting in a goddamn cage.
Well,
in the middle of the hangar.
Then
Nick, talk to it.
Hi?
Nick, give us a charm roll, please.
Oh God, why?
Can I assist with that kind of because I gave them advice?
Sure. Nick, have a +1.
Okay. Oh, thank God!
Okay, it allows you to approach it.
I approach it slowly, like hand out, like palm open, like you would do a normal dog.
Right. It sniffs your open palm. Is there anything in it?
No.
Bite your hand off.
Ah!
Good luck programming with only one hand, Nick.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be fucking. I'm gonna be the first one-handed programmer. Let me tell you.
Maybe you'll build a robot hand. You'll be
Exactly.
like Luke Skywalker.
I'll build you a robot hand. I'll
Yes.
do it.
Yes, excellent.
So no, so it sniffs your hand and it licks your palm.
Oh, okay, that's good, right? And I go to pat it on the head.
Okay, it allows you to pat it on its head. It's very metallic, and then
Good.
slightly mangy mane.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Just licked his
Good boy.
hand. Tiffany's going to provide running commentary. to Alfie.
Alfie, you can also hear him, Nick saying "good boy."
Nick. Okay, it sounds like you got that in hand. Are you guys gonna like try to interface with it or anything?
I'm interfacing with it right now.
I don't mean bang it. Please don't bang the dog. Even though the
Nick.
universe seems to be laughing about this.
Is it fully functional?
I don't want to know.
Alfie was asking.
This is weird.
Really?
This is weird.
Yeah, no,
This is the line. This is the line.
You
This is-
you missed Italian milk.
You did miss Italian milk.
Yep, you missed 80s thunder.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
What was it? Irish cream and Italian
Good
milk.
boy.
Yep.
I tell it to
Yeah.
sit.
It's already laying on the ground, but sure.
Oh, I didn't know it was laying on the ground. Okay.
I could totally still see Nick doing that out of panic, though.
But sit. I mean, lay down. Oh,
Yeah.
you already are. Oh, okay.
Did you say it went in the cage or on the cage? I was slightly unclear.
It's in the cage.
Oh, good. In
Uh,
that case, Tiffany's going to try and very slowly make her way around to the front of the cage to close it. But keeping a wide berth.
Okay.
okay, I'm about to die. Well, that's great. Good game, everybody.
I don't know if Nick was in or outside. I
Spook
presume
stick.
Nick was outside
dog.
the cage.
Why are you tracking
Yes,
it?
I am.
Because it might not like us trying to interface with it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it
give us-
might.
Give us a stealth roll, Tiffany.
I forgot I picked the mail up from Broderick yesterday.
Oh my god.
Bring some for us too.
Yes. Did you bring us some?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you bring everybody else mail?
Yeah, actually.
Yes.
Good.
Well, they
I
would all like their mail.
Thank
It's
you.
gonna take me a few minutes to sort it, but don't worry, I'll get to all of you guys.
Thank
you.
Did I get any parcels?
Did I get any post?
You didn't
No,
tell
no
him we
post.
said thank you.
No post. Oh, they said thank you.
You're welcome.
And I got 2 successes.
You did. Okay. So it doesn't notice you closing the gate. Now what?
Oh god. Okay, so now we have a robot dog. Can I see around the cage? Like-
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna look around the dog to see if he has a parallel port.
Try looking under the tail, Nick.
Does it have a parallel port? There appears to
That's
be
where
some,
the ox jack is.
There appears to be an interface, but it's covered with a a flap, basically. That you have to put up.
Pull it up.
It's on the head as well.
Oh, thank God. Anyways, pull it up and
Bite your hand off.
oh god damn it!
Pull it up.
I have no hands now.
Tiffany's going to look for some chocolate.
My hands
It's,
are gone.
it's Nick Stumps Hill.
Stubbs Hill.
It's now known as Stumpy.
Rest in
God
peace.
damn it. You know what's bad is I know somebody that was nicknamed Stumpy.
Gonna walk right off
Anyways.
both his hands.
No.
That would be a very strange coincidence.
That would be. No, that's try and plug it in and see if it'll let me.
Okay.
And go from like plug it in, turn it on, see what the basic programming is.
All right, give us a programming roll then, please, Nick.
Programming. Where are you? There you are. Oh wait, using my computer.
By the way, this is probably going to be a two-parter.
By the way,
One
you guys
success,
are taking
9
forever.
dice. 9 dice, 1 success.
We're
Pretty
very
nicely done.
inquisitive. We're very inquisitive.
Okay,
and thoughtful.
so you managed to pull up a load of information. What are you looking for?
Cool. Basic programming. Is it sent to kill? Like,
Well,
is it sent to
okay,
kill
so-
us? Is it attacking?
So there is a brain, like a fleshy brain, that is obviously in control. There's a program that's that hasn't been activated that should take control of the animal, but it was never implemented. And there is a not a tracking device, but the thing has been recording its movements.
C words.
Onto some sort of hard drive.
Back that data up, and that way I can look at it later.
I don't understand what you mean by movements if it's not tracking.
It's basically got like a GPS and
On
it's
board.
saving its movements on board instead of sending them somewhere.
Okay. So like local tracking.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it knows where it's been, but nobody else does.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what's the program that can control it?
It looks like a program that is. It looks like a rather intrusive program.
So I want to rewrite it so that it's friendly to us if we turn it on.
Mom, I mean grandma.
Okay, do you want to give me a comprehend roll, please, on that program?
Comprehend roll. Do I get to use my iconic item?
Yes.
Okay. Yay!
Okay.
Nick
Now
is doing
comes the
well on
core.
scraping through this week.
Right, Nick. So you find it's some sort of military program designed to turn the creature into a cyber killing thing.
Yeah, no,
Almond.
no, we don't want that.
Deleted.
Delete. Or rewrite it so it becomes a friendly dog. Sabotage it so that when they turn it on, it becomes a friendly dog.
Okay.
Sabotage.
So you'll probably have to replace. You'd probably have to write an entire new program.
No, I think it should be one like line of code. It's like
Friend.
ampersand space is hostile to everyone is equals 1.
Yeah.
Says it's a
Equals
0.
0.
Like that would be a very movies like programming. It'd be like a very like 1980s, 1990s program, like description of how programming works in the movies.
Perfect.
There's just like some macro value inside of it that's just like is hostile dot
Basically,
is
this-
underscore
Basically,
hostile.
this program completely overwrites any free will that the animal will have.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Well,
It's
mind
gonna
blown.
it's
it's
gonna
got-
have free
It's
will.
also got a translation program on it. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's like got
Yeah.
ways so that the dog can understand human. The wolf can understand human communications somehow.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
What's going on?
There's a knock at your door, Alfie.
I don't know.
I
Nick's doing
switch
some
that
programming
off
nerd
and
shit. Alfie, you there?
I switch it off and throw it under the bed and get out and come to the door.
You are under the bed.
No. You said there was a knock. I said I throw the thing under the bed, like all the way under the bed, like up near the headboard, right? Like as far under the bed as possible.
Yeah.
And I have it turned off anyway. So it's like the darkest area under the bed where it's going to be the hardest to see or anything.
Okay.
And I get Oat and go answer the door.
Okay, it's your granddad.
Yes, sir.
He goes, so I've had a few so this is about this wolf thing. We've had, obviously there's been a few farmers that are mad about it. What do you know about it? And that's what he's going to be saying to you.
Nothing that I didn't already tell you. I mean, it ate the chickens. It broke into the shed at Tiffany's farm, and it ate the heads off of her chickens. And we followed its tracks. And I gave it some chocolate, and Tiffany gave it some of the chicken bits, and then we left.
Okay, right. So Alfie, as your grandparents and guardians, we have decided between us that a week of punishment is too restrictive. So only for tonight you're grounded for.
Alfie just kind of like looks up at Gramps.
But you have to. But he pulls out a piece of paper. But you have to sign that to say that you won't do it ever again.
So I'm signing creepy documents, am I? Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Dad.
And like Alfie signs it, but like Alfie's cursive is probably terrible. But he's not old enough that he's like scribbling a signature. Like the way that people just get lazy with cursive and like scribble like a stylized signature. It's like intention, like not intentionally bad, but like he's intentionally trying to write cursive. So it's this big long signature of like kind of clumsily strung together letters.
Alfonso Griffiths
Jr.
Okay. Right, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it there because we're coming up to the half hour, and we're going to have to continue it next week because, that took
because we take too long
for everything. Because we stop and talk about Star Trek for 20 minutes.
That's good.
Every hour.
That's good. So we're going to go around, do some shout outs, get people to shout out their thing, and then we'll wrap up and we'll then find someone else to host. So we're going to start with Claytor 22.
Let me know. Are we ready? Are we good?
You're on. You're
are we solid?
On.
I'm already on. Oh God! Shit!
Awkward.
Panic! Hi, I'm Claytor 22. You can follow me on Twitter, where I don't tweet much because I'm terrible. You can follow me on Twitch, where I should start streaming soon once I get a floor inside my house. A new floor inside my house. I should correct myself and move in there.
You're not hovering.
So I'm not hovering. Hover chair. Hover chair. That's the chair that goes.
Chair.
Hashtag hover chair. Hashtag ad. Hashtag not paid for. Anyways, yeah, those are the two places you can follow me. Yeah. Hi. I don't know why I was thrown off today.
Claytor breaks very easily as well, just so you know.
I do.
He does.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Right, Potato Fishy.
Hey, I'm Potato Fishy. I do variety streaming stuff from Monday to Thursday, and then I'm here on Sundays. So I'm not going to be doing evening streams, I think, this week, but I'll be doing my regular Monday to Thursday stuff, which is right now Alien Isolation I'm playing through again, and I started playing the Shadowrun Super Nintendo game, which has been really fun. And I've been really enjoying that. So there should be more of that this week. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, particularly if you like pictures of the cats or the cat or random things that I make or whenever I'm disgusted that it's snowing here. That's usually on my Instagram. Twitter is a intermittent obsession, so I'll binge on Twitter. But yeah, you can follow me on all those places. I'm potato_fishy. So thank you.
Rooster?
Are we doing experience points now or next time?
Oh shit! Fuck, I forgot. Yeah, we'll do experience after that. You should have reminded me. That's my
It's
fault.
okay.
I was waiting for my turn to talk
too.
to remind you. I wasn't going to interrupt somebody else. Because I like these people. Why would I interrupt them? Hi, I'm Rooster Castile. You can catch me on Twitter. I do not stream. I have not streamed in 4 years, but I used to. I just joined Mastodon recently, so I'm going to drop my Mastodon link in chat.
Hey.
Which Twitch immediately screwed up.
What's Mastodon?
It's the thing people are trying to replace Twitch with. Twitter.
No, Twitter. It's a new social network that is decentralized and non-corporate and crowd-funded. You can join a specific community on it to host your account. So you can join a community that aligns to your interests, not just like join the Star Trek community, but join a community that's like pro free speech. So there's no moderation, or it's pro safe spaces. So if you see hate speech, moderators will remove it, and so on. So I really like that because that means that like you're going to get the experience you want out of social media rather than corporations manipulating your feed, removing things that your friends tell you about their lives in favor of giving you advertisements, etc. I'm very interested in it. So that's my link. It's social.heckin.tech/RC. Social Heckin Tech is the network I joined. But if you're on Twitter, catch me twitter.com/Rooster Castile, where I'll be talking Star Trek for the upcoming Star Trek game. I also talk about game design. I've been a game designer off and off for like 10, 15 years. I also talk D&D and other games we've been playing, such as Hero Quest on Thursdays on this channel and this game. That's it for me.
Good. He does train on sometimes for someone.
I'm going to keep talking for another 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Weefs.
Hi, I'm Weefs. You can find me on Twitch, where I sometimes stream, usually at the moment around 4 o'clock-ish on weekdays, but I don't stream as much as I used to right now because I keep picking up weird, awkward injuries that make it hard for me to stream.
As you can see,
so if you want to know when I do go live, I'm on Twitter. My hands are fucked. I've been saying that all week. My hands are fucked. They're not too bad today, but they could be worse tomorrow. I don't know why. RSI or something, tendonitis, fuck knows. So yeah, Twitter is where I mostly am. I did sign up to mastodon.social yesterday, but it seems like a lot of work to build up a network, and I can't be asked right now. But if you use that, you can find me as Weefs at mastodon.social as well. Yeah, that's it.
And obviously, I'm James UK. I'm the host with the mostess. Obviously, you Twitch. You can follow me at obviously here at twitch.tv/James UK. I will be rebranding in a few weeks. Probably be doing that over the next couple of days as well, paying for a new logo and everything. Changing over to James Corp because James UK, most people really it's James Cook, and that's been taken by the right ring, and I don't really want that associated with that, so I'm going to have to just change my name. Obviously, Twitter is James UK. I stream on Sundays 8 PM GMT, Tales from the Loop, which is right now. Tuesday 8 PM GMT. I generally prep, but I didn't do it this week because I ended up playing Don't Starve together with Jay Wall and Tegan.
Ooh, did you play the Forge?
Did
you play the Forge thing?
What Forge thing?
Never mind. Don't Starve Together is co-op.
Yeah, it's like a new thing. Isn't it?
No, because Jay Wall and Tegan didn't have a clue what they were doing.
Yes.
It's funny. I just randomly stumbled upon that like the other day that it even existed. So it's funny.
It only launched the other day. Like it was in beta for a week in October or something.
Oh, Wednesdays at 12 AM we do Legends of the Five Rings. Thursday at 1 AM we do Die Party Dead Man's Quest, which isn't on this week because Henley's on his honeymoon. 8 PM on Thursday we do Hero Quest, and then Friday 1 AM we do Die Party Surge, which is also on Henley's channel, so we won't be doing it this week neither, I think. Not sure. I will let you know. But other than that, that's all I currently do. Thank you everyone for the follows, but we'll quickly hand out experience before we do anything. So it's a bit fucking. I got this right up. Well done, James.
We'll just zip through it.
Okay. Because some of it's not been completed anyway, so. Where is it? Where is it? Did you participate in today's session?
No.
Okay, so you don't get any XP. Cool.
All of us trolling.
Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your problem or your relationship?
Yes.
Is that a yes from me, James?
No.
Most.
My problem was someone is poisoning our animals.
Yeah, I've sort of taken liberties with that though. So sure. Mark
Yeah.
XP.
So what are you saying for this? Okay.
Yeah, Mark XP.
Yeah. Why don't you just like rejig your problem to be something has been killing our animals? And
Yeah,
then-
that's pretty much what I was asking.
Okay, I am marking XP because I got in tons of shit.
You got in so much shit. You're grounded.
I'm almost ungrounded. I just had to sign a
Yeah.
document.
And you had to hug your anchor.
Yeah.
Did you use or struggle with your pride?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hey, Mark XP. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
I want to say we all did because we all were looking for a killing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, Mark XP.
You know how risky that is.
I mean, I told Nick to go back and get them, so even that put me at risk.
Yeah.
And that put me at risk.
And Nick and Tiffany were in the hangar with this dog.
Yeah. Yeah. We were all at risk for each other.
Okay, and last but not least, have you learnt something new? If so, what is it?
Yeah, the military is making killing machines.
You know what's been killing Tiffany's animals? We know it's possible to have a cyborg wolf.
Yep.
Okay, Mark XP. Do you have any? Most of you probably got 5 XP now to spend.
I do. I have
Yes.
loads of XP.
Yeah, I have 9.
I got 7.
So I'm gonna spend that and put up my move.
What about you, Tiffany?
I am putting it in investigate. Boop,
Okay.
boop, 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 boop.
Chris?
I'm gonna put it in
Chocolate.
comprehend.
Okay. What about you, Kelvin? Did you not get enough XP?
I only got 3 this episode, but that's fine because the past couple episodes I got a fuckload.
Okay. All right, and that's that. All right, so I'm going to stop the video for the YouTube video. So just bear with me for one moment while I sort that out. Just give us a second. Yeah, so bye everyone on YouTube.
Bye.
Can't keep doing this.
And
I would be
now-
doing it if I wasn't holding the cat.
and
I suspect
now,
you might not like it.
Now let's find someone to host.
Who gets the raid? Who gets the raid? Use the
Who
raid
gets the
command.
raid?
Use
Yeah,
the raid
don't
You
forget-
command.
have the raid command.
Also, I've
I
got
don't.
some pretty cool emotes as well. I'd like to. But yeah, I haven't got enough followers for people to do subs, whatever. Right. So who's...
Where is the raid command?
I don't know. Probably don't have it.
Dashboard, supposedly.
Oh, he's not like a button somewhere. Oh no, the button comes after running the command. That's right.
Well, he's playing. Everyone that I'm following is playing.
Anyone in D&D?
Sorry about this, guys.
Dun, dun,
We like to
dun.
pass on the goodwill and raid people.
The love.
Hope you all don't mind.
I mind.
Pleasure hates
Well, you're a
goodwill.
minority, so no one cares. The
I'm
rest of us don't.
I'm a Clayority. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's fine.
Everyone's playing
I
D&D.
want to be the Clarity.
Well, PVT Kabusi, who I follow, is streaming D&D, so we'll give him a host. So,
Okay.
we're gonna go over there. We're gonna do a little mini raid because it's not a big raid. It's not like 40 people. I don't have that clout yet.
Mini raid.
Mini raid, and we will all see you next week. And don't forget to follow me on social media and possibly join my Discord as well if you wish as well. Just before we go, Discord. Okay, and we will see you all next week. See you later.
See you
Bye.
next
Bye.
week. Bye, Felicia.
Moving. That has nothing to do with her attacks.
Just making sure.